So we couldn't rely on Spurs, could we? They couldn't do us a favour earlier on this afternoon. Looking good for a while, wasn't it, when they led 1-0? Chelsea down to 10 players, of course, but Chelsea did come back to win that game. So it's all on Arsenal now. Arsenal women away at Everton. We desperately need this 3 points to take this title race all the way down to the last couple of weeks. Can we get the victory? Coming up, the other side it is. Hello, good evening. My name is Richard. This is Over and Over and Over Again, and we are focusing this evening on the Arsenal women, the massive game away at struggling Everton. Desperately need the points. Of course, as I say, Chelsea did win earlier on today. They beat Tottenham 3-1, so they are currently sitting 4 points clear at the top of the table. But we do have this game in hand, but it's so vital that we do win it to close that gap again to 1 point. Of course, Chelsea do play Tottenham again in midweek, so lots to look forward to this evening. It's going to be a good game, I'm sure, and hopefully Arsenal will come out on top. Now, these are your team lineups for this game this evening. So for Arsenal, and just one change from last week, Noel Moritz is back in. So it's Manu Zinsberger in goal, the back four, Noel Moritz, Leah Williamson, Lotta Wooben-Moy, who'll sign that new contract this week, and Steph Catley again at left back. The three in midfield, Leah Walty will be sitting with Kim Little and then Viv Miedemar just in front. And then the front three, it's going to be Beth Mead on the right, Stina Blackstenius through the centre, and Caitlin Ford on the left. I say the same as last week. On the bench then, Lydia Williams, Jen Beattie, Simone Boy, Laura Wainroffer, Katie McCabe, Jordan Nobbs, Frida Marnham, Mana Iwabocci, and Nikita Paris. So it's a good, strong bench again for Arsenal. So for Everton then, it's Sandy McIver in goal. They're back four, of course, former Arsenal player Leonie Meyer, Natalie Bjorn, Gabrielle George, and Poppy Pattinson. It's Lucy Graham, Aurora Garley, and Megan Finnegan in midfield. And then Hannah Bennison, Tony Duggan, and Izzy Christensen probably playing. Well, it'll probably be Bennison and Christensen just behind Duggan, won't it? On the bench for them, then Courtney Brosnan, the goalkeeper, Danielle Turner, Kenza Darley, Simone McGill, Grace Clinton, and Kenzie Weir. So they are your team lineups for this game this evening. I say just that one change for Arsenal. Noel Moritz comes back in at right back. I think that's a good change because I think Noel Moritz had a great season at right back, and I think we missed her actually last week. My main concern would be Steph Catley starting left back ahead of Katie McCabe. I personally would have gone for Katie McCabe in that position. I do think she's better defensively than Steph Catley. But anyway, she's on the bench, so we'll see how that works out. Obviously, as the game goes on, Everton have been struggling, haven't they? A lot of changes at the club, different manager, well, 3 different managers this season, of course, and they've not really got any consistency going at all. It's a game you would expect us to win ordinarily, and I would normally be really, really confident, but I don't know how down the players are. I felt really down after that Tottenham game, and maybe that's because they did briefly give us hope, didn't they, Tottenham, when they went ahead, and of course the Chelsea goalkeeper, Anna-Katrin Berger, got sent off. I don't think there was much doubt, was there, about the sending off, if I'm honest. It looked a clear-cut red card. I know a few of the commentators on the TV didn't seem convinced, but basically, Rachel Williams was clean for one goal, wasn't she? And I'm sure she would have been able to slot that in. So it turned out to be a good decision by Berger in the end, didn't it? You know, rather than Tottenham going 2-1 up, it allowed them to be able to win the game in the end. So yeah, disappointing. I was really down after that game, but we've got to lift ourselves for this game. At the end of the day, we can't control what Chelsea do. All we can do is go out there and win our games. And starting with this one, we have to win this one. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And if we do that, then we'll see what happens, of course, bearing in mind that Chelsea do play again on Thursday night, don't they, against Tottenham. Again, this time at home. From what we saw today, Tottenham's best chance of getting a result against Chelsea was obviously today on their horrible bobbly pitch. It was very windy as well, difficult conditions. The fact that Chelsea ended up winning that game in those circumstances tends to suggest to me that they're probably not going to drop points now, are we? Man United, probably we've got to pin our hopes on that last game of the season. And you never know, maybe they can help us out, and that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? But ultimately, none of it's going to matter, is it, if we don't win our games? And we've got to win this game today against a very, very inconsistent and quite a poor Everton side, which surprised about. Look at some of the players that they've got. You know, they've got some good players. Going for life in the chat, he says, "Hey Rich, I hope you're good, mate. Title looks gone, but the girls would like to finish strong." It does look gone, but we saw today, certainly in that first half, that even when it was 11 against 11, Chelsea can be got at. And, you know, Man United, who knows, Birmingham fighting for their lives as well. We know what Birmingham did to us. If they play a similar way, get everyone behind the ball, defend for 90 minutes, you just never know. A set piece, they've got obviously Louise Quinn, haven't they, who's dangerous from set pieces. So I'm not giving up completely yet. Obviously, that game today was a big opportunity, wasn't it? You know, for Tottenham to get a result for us, do us a favour. You know, everything seemed to be going our way in that first half, didn't it? But in the end, it didn't quite work out. But I say we can't control, can we, what Chelsea do? Ultimately, we've just got to win all 4 of our games, and if we do that, we're going to be a minimum of 1 point behind at the end. Which, to be fair, to finish 1 point behind this Chelsea team in Jonas's first season as well, with a lot of new players, is a good season, isn't it? I don't think we couldn't really have too many complaints about that, and that's probably about as good as you know, at the start of the season. I'm sure we would have took that, wouldn't we, being 1 point behind them? It's disappointing because we've led the table for so long, but Chelsea did have games in hand, didn't they? We've had a lot of draws which haven't helped, but ultimately, you know, the best team after 22 games wins the league, don't they? And if it happens to be Chelsea, if they're 1 point above us, then we'll have to roll our hands up and say that they've deserved it, and that they would have done. And if somebody helps us out and they drop points, maybe they have a poor game between now and the end of the season, who knows? Maybe we can sneak it. But we just need to concentrate on our own games now, win our last 4, starting tonight, and go from there. And hopefully, who knows, that last weekend, that last day could be quite exciting, couldn't it? We're away at West Ham, of course. Chelsea at home to Manchester United, who probably will need a result to seal that top 3 place story that they're really after. So it is going to be. Could be a tense finale to the season. It's not all over and done with yet. I agree, though. It's not looking as likely as it may have been if Tottenham could have held on this afternoon. Chris is in chat again. Chris B says, "Hi Richard, good result for the lads. It was indeed. Got hungover from yesterday, St George's Day as well. Come on, Arsenal girls. We got to get the win today. Yeah, no, we have to get the win today. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself yesterday. That was a good win for Arsenal, wasn't it? I thought we was a little bit fortunate at times in that game. Man United played pretty well. Missed a lot of chances. We were a bit lucky with balls hitting the woodwork and stuff like that. But ultimately, you know, we've been deserved a bit of luck probably. We haven't had a lot through the season. So, but yeah, that was a good result, a good performance overall from Arsenal. We got the job done again, and we're in pole position, aren't we, for the top 4 in the men. So, unfortunately, the league title for the women is a little bit out of our hands, as we said. But let's just win our games and see where we are. The teams are now coming out. Arsenal are going to be in the yellow, sort of lime yellow, no, not lime, it's lemon, isn't it? Lemony yellow kit. Everton will be, of course, in their usual blue tops with white shorts and white socks, and Arsenal, of course, all in lemon yellow today, coming out with a rather natty Stella McCartney tops, the blue and white ones, which are very interesting. I think we shall say they're interesting rather than anything else. Anyway, the teams are coming out, getting prepared for the start of this really big game for Arsenal. You know, let's forget Chelsea, put that behind us, doesn't matter. We just need to win this game, and then we'll be exactly the same position that we were in this morning, you know, and let's hope that, say, somewhere along the line, Chelsea slip up, but we just need to keep winning, and this is a big game for Arsenal today. So the Arsenal lineup, just in case you missed it before, it's Manu Zinsberger in goal. Back four, Noel Moritz is back at right back, which is good news because I think she's had a great season. It's Leah Williamson and Lotta Wogan-Moy, the 2 centre-backs, and Steph Catley keeps her place as left-back. Leah Walty, Kim Little and Viv Miedemar midfield, and the front 3, Beth Mead, Stina Blackstenius and Caitlin Ford. So just that one change from last week. Noel Moritz is back in at right back in place of Katie McKay, who drops to the bench. So for Everton, then it's Sandy McIver is in goal for them this afternoon. And their back four is Leona Mayer, Natalie Bjorn, Megan Finnegan, Gabby George and Poppy Patterson. In fact, they've got 5 at the back. Megan Finnegan's actually dropping in, looks like, into the back 5. They've then got 4 across midfield: Lucy Graham, Aurora Ghali, Izzy Christensen and Hannah Bennison. I'm sure Christensen and Bennison will be getting up to try and support the lone striker, of course, England, former England player Tony Duggan up front there for Everton. So those are your team lineups today. Everton have gone with the 5-4-1. Kind of thought they might do very trying to keep things very tight. Obviously, not give us a lot of time and space. We have we're unbeaten in our last 8 WSL games. Of course, we've won our last 2 away from home, scoring 8 and not conceding any. So we're in decent form. We just need to keep this going today. It's going to be a big test, isn't it? Because I say I'm sure there'll be a little bit of disappointment amongst the Arsenal players after that Chelsea Tottenham game earlier. You can't help but feel disappointed because of how the game was going at one point. But anyway, we need to forget ourselves. We need to forget about that and just focus on getting the job done here today at Everton. We've got Matt, who's at the game, actually. We'll try and speak to him at half-time. He's doing the vlog for us today. So I'll try and get him on at half-time for a little chat about how the game's going and stuff like that, which will be good. So don't forget to give us a like and a subscribe before half-time when we'll speak to Matt. But yeah, it's going to be a good game. It's going to be an interesting game, isn't it? And we'll see exactly what we do. We need to win, obviously, and hopefully we will. I'm pretty confident. Drop your score predictions in the chat as well. See what do you think the score will be? I mean, I'm confident we'll win. I think I went for 3-0 on the show the other night, so I'm going to stick with that. And hopefully that's what it'll be, or even more. I think Amar went for 4-0, didn't he? So let's hope he's right. It'd be nice to get a good victory. I think Amar was right. Well, no, I think it was Andreas was right about the Chelsea score. He said they'd win 3-1. He said we'd win this 3-1 as well, actually. So maybe you'll be right twice. But either way, as long as we win this game, I'm not too bothered about if I'm honest, I'm not that bothered about the score. Let's just win the game. And then, that's all that matters, isn't it? 3 points is what we need. So let's hope that we can get it. We are just about getting ready for the kickoff now. We've done all the pre-match stuff that we need to do. It's going to be Everton kicking off, I say, in the blue shirts, white shorts and white socks. They're attacking the goal to our right in the first half. Arsenal, I say, are in the lemon yellow kit. We're attacking the goal to our left in this first half. It is going to be a tense and tight game, I'm sure. But if we can get ourselves an early lead, I'm sure we will go on and get the victory that we so desperately. So we are off and running in here at Walton Hall Park, the home of Everton women. It is a big game here for Arsenal, particularly if you remember this fixture last season. It was a last-minute penalty, wasn't it, from Kim Little that won us that game, which basically sealed our place in the Champions League. It's not going to be quite as dramatic today. We need to win the game. It's probably not going to be quite that dramatic, is it, today? Even if we do, win in the last minute, it's still not going to quite be the same quite as important quite yet, is it? We'll have to see exactly how it plays out, of course, over the next 90 minutes. Arsenal just in possession over on the far side. The Arsenal right, Stina Blackstenius there plays the ball back to Kim Little. Very bright, sunny evening here in Merseyside, Walton Hall Park, of course, the home of Everton women. There's going to be a few Arsenal fans in the stadium tonight, as always, of course, as you would expect, because Arsenal have got good away following in the WSL. And I say Matt is one of us. A long ball forward there over that far side. Oh, the offside flag's up against Beth Mead. She's made a good run there down that far side, Arsenal's right. It's a long ball forward. I think it was Leah Williamson played that ball, but the linesman's flag over on that far side was raised for an offside. It will be a free kick to Everton. Christopher in the chat said, I think Arsenal will win, as you said, 3-0, coming to Gunners. Yeah, indeed. I've got a feeling 3-0. We did beat them 3-0 at Meadow Park, of course, earlier in the season. A great goal from Frida Marnham. In fact, 2 of the goal scorers are on the bench today. Frida Marnham and, of course, Katie McCabe as well. 2 of the 3 goal scorers in that game. The other goal that day was, of course, scored by Lotta Woober-Moy, who is playing, of course, today, as we said. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward with Steph Catley on this near side. Arsenal left, driving forward at the Everton defence just outside the penalty area. Katie McCabe did score in this fixture actually last season, didn't she? Leah Walty now plays the ball in to Viv Miedemar. That's a nice ball over to this near side. Caitlin Ford plays it into the 6-yard box, but it's cleared away there by the Everton, the mass ranks of Everton's defence. And that was Natalie Bjorn with the clearance. But Leah Walty picks the ball up again. That's a good ball again down this near side. But in the end, Bjorn's there again, the Swede. for Everton, defending that well. It's now gone out for a throw. In fact, to Everton, it must have came off Caitlin Ford, and it is going to be a throw to the home team, who have struggled this season. A lot of people kind of fancy them to maybe put a challenge in for the Champions League spots. It hasn't really happened. They got hammered on the first day of the season, didn't they? At home to Manchester City, and since then it's gone from bad to worse really for Everton, hasn't it? They've never really got going at all, and they find themselves just above that relegation. But they're coming forward now. Shot from distance there. Good defending that was from Leah Williamson. Just put a leg. In fact, I think it might have been Lotta Wubermoy actually. Just put a leg out there. The sun actually is shining against the Arsenal shirts, making it quite difficult to pick out the Arsenal players. I'm just having to go on the positions they are on the pitch because you can't really see them. Anyway, Tony Duggan there for Everton has just conceded a free kick. Leah Williamson now is in possession. And that was a poor clearance, actually. It's hit an Everton player there. And now Everton can come forward themselves. But Arsenal got it back well in midfield. This is good play. Leah Walty now bringing the ball forward. Plays it over the top, looking for the run of Beth Mead over on that far side. But it's going to run through to goalkeeper Sandy McIver. We've played 3.5 minutes here at Walton Hall Park. It is Everton women 0, Arsenal women 0. No real pattern to the game as yet. Neither team have really settled down. There's a long ball over the top from Everton, but that's going to go through to Leah Williamson. She plays it up the line here to Viv Miedemar, just over the halfway line now, down this near side, coming forward for Arsenal. Plays it back inside to Leah Walty. And it goes square to Lotta Wubermoy. Pings it out to that far side to Beth Mead. It wasn't a great ball, but she has managed to keep it in. Beth Mead gives it back to Lotta, who then plays it in to Leah Walty. Arsenal now settling down into a bit of possession. Leah Williamson then plays it forward. Leah Williamson actually looks like she started on the left of the two centre-backs in the early stages here, with Wubermoy moving over to the right. Maybe that's just a slight adjustment after last week, where the few mistakes made by Lotta in that second half, maybe they want to put her back over onto the right-hand side. Terry's in the chat. He says, good evening, Richard. Norwood in the chat. How you doing, Terry? Good to see you again, mate. And Tom says there, early evening, Richard. How are you? A long time no see. So yeah, good to see you back, mate. You're well. Looking forward to this game. And Robert's in the chat as well. Hi, Rich, back again. Hope you guys are well. Great win for the lads. Let's hope the lasses win this. And yeah, win the league. Exactly. We'll have to try our best, keep winning our games. The shot comes in there from the edge of the area from Beth Mead. It was easy for goalkeeper Sandy McIver. She was just able to save that quite comfortably. And Everton now trying to play it out from the back. But as they're giving that straight away, actually straight back to Beth Mead. She plays it in to Viv on the edge of the penalty. Viv tries a shot. It hits a Everton defender. They've got 5 at the back. It's going to be quite difficult to break them down. But I'm sure we will keep going. We're quite relentless in our attacking play, aren't we, usually? Leah Williamson now has switched back to the left of the two central defenders. Regenera's in the chat. How you doing, mate? Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to everyone for watching. If you are new here, please think about subscribing. We do cover the Arsenal women as well as the men, of course. And we are getting quite close to 1,000 subscribers as well. So that would be great if we can hit that before the end of the season. It's been going to be a thrilling end to the season for both the men and the women, isn't it? A lot to play for both teams still, which is all you can hope for at this point in the season. Viv Miedemar now on the ball on this near side for Arsenal, finds Leah Walty in good form. Lee Swiss plays it in to Caitlin Ford and then gets it back. Now it's back over on this far side. Steph Catley on this near side. Sorry, Steph Catley, but Caitlin Ford loses that ball then, and now Everton will try and launch a counter attack. But that's a long ball forward to no one in particular. It's going to just run through to Manu Zinsberger. She just pops it into midfield to Kim Little. Again, sitting in that deeper role. Leah Williamson now on that far side for Arsenal, bringing the ball forward. Finds Noel Moritz, plays it in to Beth Mead. It wasn't a great ball again, actually. Just ran away from Beth Mead. And Everton again can pick the ball up and come forward themselves down this near side. We played 6.5 minutes. There's just been that one shot from Beth Mead from the edge of the area, which didn't pose too many problems to the Everton goalkeeper, McIver. And it is still Everton women 0, Arsenal 0. We just need to be patient in this game because I say Everton have got a lot of players behind the ball. They're not showing too much attacking ambition so far. Looking at their lineup, very, very defensive lineup that they've got. So it's going to be down to us to be patient and try to find a way to break them down, which I'm sure we will. The quality that we've got in that final third, of course. We couldn't find a goal last week against Chelsea, though, could we? in the end, we did go out the FA Cup. This is the last trophy that we could potentially still win. And it's slightly, well, it is definitely out of our hands, but we've still got to win our games. Anyway, this is good play here from Viv. She's done really well there. She's got Stina Blackstenius just outside. She's also got Beth Mead making it on the other side. She plays it out the far side to Beth Mead inside the penalty. Beth Mead plays it across the 6-yard box looking for Stina, but it's cleared away by the Everton defence there. That was a good break there from Viv. Got the ball, ran at that Everton defence. It's a good ball out to that far side to Beth Mead. Nice quality on the cross as well. Low in towards the front post where Stina was making a run, but well defended by Everton. It was actually Leonie Mayer, a former Arsenal player, of course, who made that block there to stop Stina from getting an opportunity for a goal. She has got 5 already for Arsenal, Stina, since her January transfer. Given a new dimension to our play, Viv can play a little bit deeper, and we've got more of a target now, haven't we, up front in Stina? And it's been working pretty well for the most part. And she certainly knows where the goal is. She's closing down at Everton defence there, trying to press from the front, the Swede. She had a good international break recently, didn't she? Sweden qualified for the World Cup, of course, and they own the Euros in the summer. I'm actually going to Sweden against Norway at Bramall Lane. That is going to be a good game. Of course, Stina against Viv, with one of the interesting kind of matchups in that game. Looking forward to that one. Going to the first England game as well against Austria, of course, at Old Trafford in July. Looking forward to the Euros actually this summer. Great tournament it's going to be. Of course, at host nation, we've got a great chance, haven't we? We've got a great squad and a great manager as well. So looking forward to us hopefully doing well. And of course, one of our own is the captain of the England Lionesses, of course, Leah Williamson. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward with Leah Walty. That's a good ball into Caitlin Ford. She tried to find Stina there. It wasn't a great ball again, just ran away from the Swede. It has gone through all the way to goalkeeper Sandy McIver. But Arsenal are doing well at the minute, winning the ball back high up the pitch, putting Everton under pressure. But there's not many spaces in that defence for Everton, is there? They've got so many players there behind the ball. Even when we do press and win it back, we've got nowhere to go quite often. And it's been difficult so far. We've played 9.5 minutes here at Walton Hall Park. It is Everton women 0, Arsenal women 0. Arsenal starting to settle into the game now. Definitely the better team. Viv now doing well in midfield. Plays the ball out to that far side to Noel Moritz. Back in the team today, of course, having been left out last week. A little bit of a surprise maybe, but obviously Jonas gave his reasons for that change and it didn't really work, as he said. But anyway, back in possession now, Leah Walty in midfield, plays the ball across to Leah Williamson in the sunshine, plays it in to Viv Miedemeier. There's a run there outside her from Noel Moritz, actually, but Everton do manage to block that pass, and now they're looking to come forward themselves. But not actually, they play the ball back actually dangerously. Stina was almost in, puts the Everton defence under pressure, and it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal over on the far side. Terry said, watch Spurs earlier. He's saying that the officials want Chelsea to win the league. Some terrible decisions to benefit. Well, you say that. I mean, I thought in the first half, a lot of decisions went against Chelsea, didn't they? Obviously, the red card, not that they could do a lot about it. A couple of bookings. Yes, there should have been a penalty maybe for Tottenham in that first half as well. And yes, the longer the game went on, the more Chelsea seemed to get. But, you know, they played well with 10 players, didn't they, in the second half, let's be honest. And Tottenham ran out of ideas and ran out of steam a little bit. And I wasn't totally surprised, disappointed, of course, but not really surprised when Chelsea ended up seeing that game through, and a big victory for them, of course. But I say that Chelsea show they can be got at if you know, you have to get at them and you've got a chance. But we'll see what happens in their last 3 games, of course, that they've got. One of which, of course, is on Thursday against Tottenham again. So you never know. Anyway, Arsenal now building up another attack here. Leah Walty, plays it to this near side to Steph Catley. Arsenal's left back getting forward as she does like to do. Plays it back again to Leah Walty. Arsenal just having to be patient here, just to try to knock the ball around, go from left to right and try to find a space in behind the Everton defence. That's a long ball from Leah Williamson up this near side, looking for Steph Catley. Still in possession there, plays it back to Leah Walty again. And then Steph Catley now got a little bit of space. Can she line up a cross? She plays it up the line instead to Caitlin Ford inside the area. Caitlin Ford tried to win a corner there off Bjorn, but she wasn't able to do so. And the ball has run through to Sandy McIver in goal for Everton. So we've played 12 minutes, just gone 12 minutes now. It is Arsenal women are still being held by Everton in this game. We didn't get the early goal in this game that we got in our last WSL game away at Leicester a few weeks ago. Everton have currently got an injury actually, and one of their players is going to get some treatment. I can't see who it is at the moment, but the trainer is now on the field. Looks like a head injury potentially. So we have got a little break in play. In fact, it's Izzy Christensen, the captain, now we can see, who has gone down with an injury. She's getting some treatment, but I'm sure she'll be okay to continue. So we've played nearly 13 minutes. Arsenal, as expected, have been the better team without creating anything particularly at this moment in time. In fact, this Christensen is now flat out on the ground. It looks like maybe a neck injury or something. She's getting some treatment. Let's hope she's okay. She seems to be moving around okay, but they've just got her lying down at the moment while they give her treatment. So let's hope that she's going to be fine. I'm sure she will. Steve in the chat as well. There, Steve. Thanks for tuning in, mate. He says, "Come on, Arsenal, indeed. Come on, Arsenal. All we can do is win our games and put Chelsea under pressure. That's our job now for these next couple of weeks to take it to that last game, which will be an exciting day, won't it? If it's still 1 point separating the teams going into that game. So yeah, it's going to be a good finish to the season, I'm sure. But we need to make sure we keep that pressure on, get the victory here, and then move into those last 3 games. Izzy Christensen's taking some, is it painkillers there? And she's going to have to come off just briefly, having received that treatment. So she's back up and running again. Let's hope she's going to be okay to continue. Very good player, of course, Izzy Christensen, as we know. She's shaking her head, actually. I'm not sure whether she's going to be able to continue. The Everton captain today, of course, one of the Lionesses, of course, as well. Anyway, it's a goal kick there from Sandy McIver for Everton. It goes long up towards halfway. It's an Everton head that wins the ball. They're in possession over on that far side. In fact, they've got a little bit of space now down that far side. Wasn't great defending there from Arsenal. Leah Williamson's in pursuit. And that was well tidied up, actually, there from the England captain. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal on that far side. Christensen is now back on the field for Everton. It's going to be Nalmaritz with his throw over on that far side. Plays it up the line to Viv. She plays it back to Leah Williamson, and then she plays it across to this near side to Lotta Woober-Moy, of course, who just signed that new contract this week, didn't she? A new long-term contract, not just as a player, but also a lot of work she's doing in the local community as well. Of course, knows the area particularly well. Come through the Arsenal Academy system, another great player to come through that system. That's a long ball forward there by Steph Catley, but it's run all the way through in the end to Sandy McIver. Christopher says, Harry said, the Arsenal game against Tottenham, the tickets I've got for that game, can I still use them? Yeah, you can still use the same tickets, yeah. Just as you would have done on the day before, they're fine. I can't go to that now, so I'm going to have to get a refund on mine. Unless there's anybody watching who maybe fancies 2 tickets to Arsenal Tottenham at the Emirates. Good tickets they are. We can't go, unfortunately, to that one. We are at the Aston Villa game on Sunday. We can't get back down to London for the Tottenham game now, unfortunately. But I've got a couple of tickets spare. If anybody's after some tickets for that game, let me know and I can get them sent to you. It's going to be a good game, that as well, isn't it? So three big games left for Arsenal after this one. But we need to win this one first, or it won't be going to the last game of the season, will it? But yeah, because you can use them same tickets. Yeah, they haven't produced any new tickets. The original tickets are valid. I just can't go. So if no one wants the tickets, I'll just get a refund instead. But if anyone wants them, let me know. Send me a message, and I can sort it out for you. Lotta Woober now plays the ball to this near side to Steph Catley. Plays it into midfield to Leah Walty. Arsenal had most of the possession in his opening 16 and a half minutes. So we haven't actually created any opportunities at all yet, actually, so far. But it's early days yet. I'm sure the game will get a little bit stretched later on now. Viv's got a chance now to run at that defence, play out to that far side to Nalmaritz into Beth Mead inside the box. She tried to pull it back to Viv, but she didn't. She sort of tripped over her own feet almost there, Beth Mead, and in the end, the ball's gone out for a goal kick. That was better from Arsenal. That was a good move. Viv again at the heart of it, playing out to that far side to Nalmaritz. She played it in to Beth Mead, who slipped over. and wasn't able to get a cross in. She looked as though she was trying to pull it back to Viv, who'd made a run into the area. But anyway, it's gone out for a goal kick to Everton. There's a lot of Arsenal fans standing behind that goal, which Everton are defending in this first half. Lotte Wubben-Moy now inside the centre circle, pings a long ball up that far side, looking for Caitlin Ford, but she's not going to get that. Caitlin Ford puts her thumb up to appreciate the pass, but it just had a little bit too much on it there from Lotte, and it has gone out for a throw to Everton, just right in the bottom corner, quite near to the corner flag on this near side. We've played nearly 18 minutes. It's been quite a slow burner. I did say on the Arsenal Women's Show on Friday, I felt this game may well be a slow burner, just because Arsenal don't tend to start games particularly well used. I know we did last week against Chelsea, and we did score after a minute against Leicester as well, but often we don't, especially when it's a low block, from the other team, and that's what's happened in this game so far. But I'm sure it will open up, and I'm sure we'll get some big opportunities as the game goes on. Leah Williamson now plays the ball into midfield, looking for Viv, just runs away from her. Stina tried to pick that loose ball up, but it's Izzy Christensen now back on the pitch again. This is good play from Everton, actually. Their first time they've really threatened to come forward. It's Benison there with a ball through, looking for the run there of Lucy Graham, but Arsenal tied it up, and now they can launch a counter-attack of their own over on that far side with Beth Mead, probably our player of the season, actually. Beth Mead, brilliant she's been right from the start. Scored a lot of goals, a lot of assists. I think she's still that one assist away, isn't she, from the new WSL record. Hopefully she might be able to get that today, but we'll see. It's just want to score a Steph Catley with that ball. That's a good ball, actually, looking for the run of Stina. Just a little bit too much on that pass again. Stina's not getting the sort of service that she really needs at the moment, is she, in this game? It's been the story of the last couple of games, actually, if we're honest. Christopher says, cheers, mate. Sorry that you're not coming. Yeah, I'm gutted, actually, really gutted, because so looking forward to that game, the original one. We were down, of course, for the Wolfsburg game as well. Really looking forward to that Tottenham game. So disappointed that got postponed, and we can't get there for this rematch, unfortunately. But anyway, it'll be a great night. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, and hopefully it'll be a good game in front of a big crowd. It should be really good. I'm gutted I can't be there, but anyway, Steph Catley now driving forward down this near side for Arsenal. But the Aston Villa game next Sunday, Chris, if you're around, be nice to say hello if you're there. Lots of Wubben-Moy there, plays it up to Steph Catley. This is good ball played inside the box, looking for Caitlin Ford again. It's just run away from a little bit, and it's gone into the arms of Sandy McIver. Our final ball's not quite coming off at the moment, is it? For whatever reason, just slightly overhit a couple of passes, and that's what's let us down really in this opening 20 minutes. We've enjoyed some good possession. We're closing Everton down nice and early. We're winning the ball back high up the pitch, but just in that final third, that ball just isn't quite coming off at the moment for us. Well, I'm sure it will, and I'm sure that the opportunities will start to come along the longer the game goes on, but we need to try to find a way through if we can. Steph Catley now on this near side for Arsenal. Arsenal's left, plays it back to Lotte Wubben-Moy, back in the more customary left-sided centre-back position. Now Leah Williamson over on the far side. The low sun, of course, at this time of the evening here on Merseyside. Beth Mead now on halfway, plays it back to Leah Williamson. Plays a long ball through, looking for Stina, but it bounces off the Swede. And now Everton can try to launch a counter. But again, Arsenal win the ball back and put Everton under pressure. But Everton do come away with it over on that far side. But they've given it straight to Kim Little now. Arsenal now, can we get a little bit of space now to exploit? Rajendra says, how do I get a refund? I too cannot go. I think you just, I'm not 100% sure yet, because I'm still hoping I can maybe, if someone wants my tickets and stuff like that. But I think you just email the club and just say you can't go, and I think they just cancel the tickets and refund your money. As far as I'm aware, I think that's all you do. You just have to contact the club. I'm going to be doing that this week if I can't get rid of the tickets that I've got. But yeah, I'm just going to email them and just say I can't go, and they will just refund you and just cancel the ticket. So possibly resell them. Who knows if someone wants to buy them? I mean, I'm quite happy to pass mine on if anyone wants them. Anyway, Leah Walty now coming forward for Arsenal. That's a good ball into Kim Little. She can't quite turn, but it comes back to Leah Walty. This is good. Into Viv, plays it into the penalty off. Stina comes back to Viv. This is good play from Arsenal. Beth Mead now inside the area. She goes down under a challenge. She's holding her ankle. I don't think it was a penalty. The referee hasn't given it anyway, and now Everton can come away with the ball. They're not really in any interest to attack at all, Everton. Every time they get the ball, they're forward. They're looking to go back. I'd like to see a replay of that actually on Beth Mead. I don't think it was a penalty, but it was a nice bit of play from Arsenal. Stina and Viv there linked up well. Beth there tried to turn away. Actually, it looked like maybe her ankle was clipped as she just went to turn there. Well, it was actually. I think that was a foul there. Lucy Graham it was, through the back of she did catch her actually. That should be a penalty or possibly a free kick right on the edge. There was definitely contact there that brought Beth Mead down there, just right on the very edge of the penalty area. But anyway, also coming forward again, Steph Catley now on his near side, puts a cross in towards the far post. It's headed away though by Everton, looking for the run there of Beth Mead. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal over on the far side, in line with the Everton penalty area. It was Gabrielle George there with that headed clearance for Everton. Arsenal now come forward on this near side. Kim Little turns into trouble though. Kim Little does, and Everton can win the ball back again. Again, they're not really looking to get it forward particularly quickly, but they've got an opportunity now. It's switched over to this near side. That's a good ball, actually. Finds Leonie Mayer, of course, the former Arsenal right back, put under pressure from Caitlin Ford. Everton have a long ball there over that far side, but Noel Moritz is going to cover that. It's going to go out for a throw to Arsenal anyway. And we've played nearly 24 minutes here at Watchalong Park. Everton women 0, Arsenal women 0. We haven't quite got our rhythm going in that final third yet. We've dominated the play, as you would have expected. But so far, we haven't tested Sandy McIver. There was just that one effort from Beth Mead from the edge of the area. She didn't get hold of it at all. It's a comfortable save for the Everton goalkeeper. And that's our only shot at goal, actually, in these opening 24 minutes. So Arsenal just need to be a little bit better with the ball in that final third. And I'm sure the chances will come, and hopefully followed by some goals. But it is still 0-0. Not quite feeling the pressure yet. There's still a long way to go. We haven't been a much better team. And the last thing we need to do is concede a silly goal for a set piece. A little bit worried here. Viv Miedema has just gone down with an injury. She's going to require some treatment on the pitch, which is a little bit of a concern over on that far side. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Looks to be a foot injury. She's now getting some treatment on the pitch. Let's hope it isn't too serious. The natural substitution would possibly be just to put Jordan Nobbs in, wouldn't it, if she can't continue? But let's hope that's not the case. She's having she had a good start to this game, Viv, picking the ball up nice and deep, making things happen. It'd be a shame if she had to go off, but a little bit of a concern there actually for Viv. She doesn't tend to go down too often, does she? Unless there's an injury. Luca's in the chat there. He says, big up yourself, Luca, mate. Hope you are well, my friend, and enjoying the game. But Viv currently is getting some treatment. A little bit concerning, but let's hope I say it's nothing too serious, and she'll soon be back up and running again. Message is going back through to Jonas actually from one of his coaching staff. Viv is back on her feet again, moving a little bit gingerly though. She's just going to go off over on that far side. That's not looking too good at this moment in time. Let's hope she can run that off. Jordan Nobbs is warming up along with Manu Irabocci. Could be another option, couldn't she? Manu Irabocci to play in that number 10 position, possibly in this game. That's a long ball forward from Everton, but not a very good ball. It's just gone straight out for a goal kick to Arsenal, which means Manu Zinsberger is going to actually have something to do, which he hasn't barely touched the ball in his opening 26 minutes. Viv now is back on the pitch again. She's still not moving particularly well, but hopefully she can run that off and she'll be fine. But we'll keep an eye on that for you in the next few minutes. But we've only played 26 and a half minutes, so the last thing we need really is to lose Viv this early in the game. So she's been looking lively as well, yet again in that number 10 position. But Everton now coming forward with Bjorn on this near side, pings the ball over to Leonie Mayer, gets the ball in towards the penalty area, but Arsenal defend that pretty well. It was Kim Little actually, and now Little can bring the ball out for Arsenal. That's a good ball forward into Stina Blackstenius. She holds it up well, but her pass looking for Viv was cut out actually. Good defending there from Megan Finnegan. Everton now battling for the ball inside at the centre circle. They'll come away with it there. Kim Little was feeling she was fouled, but we carry on. The ball's now back with Bjorn, and Christensen now plays it in to midfield. Everton now looking a little bit more threatening, coming forward themselves. That was a foul there by Viv Miedemar. It's going to be a free kick to Everton in a reasonably dangerous position, actually. It's about 30 yards out, very central. She did well actually there. It was a good run from Hannah Bennison there, the Swede. They haven't got this free kick. So it's about 30 yards out, just slightly to the left-hand side of the goal. It's going to be Bennison who's lining this up. Looks a little bit too far out for a shot at goal, but it could be a dangerous ball if she plays it right. Drops it in just onto the edge of that 6-yard box. Make the goalkeeper have to commit to it. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Arsenal need to defend this. It's going to be Bennison. She does dink it in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's an Arsenal head that gets there. I think it may well have been Lotta Woobermoy. But Everton put the ball back into the box again. But again, it's an Arsenal head wins it. That was Leah Williamson. And now Noel Moritz plays the ball forward up that far side to Beth Mead. Suddenly we've got a little bit of space on it. This could be a good counter-attack for Arsenal. It's Caitlin Ford plays it into Stina Blackstenius. That's a great finish into the corner. It is 1-0. Oh, the flag's gone up. I think it's disallowed for offside. The flag is up. Oh, that was unfortunate. Lovely counter-attack it was. Let's have a look at this again. Did Stina not quite time her run right? She wanted the ball earlier there from Beth Mead. In fact, it was a good ball to... She's not offside there. Oh, that's a bad decision. She's played on by the fullback over on the far side. It's a lovely ball through from Caitlin Ford. She wasn't offside. A great finish. And that should have counted. That should have counted. That was a terrible decision by the linesman over on that far side. She was at least level with the last defender there. One defender had dropped in. It's a lovely finish from Stina Blackstenius. Would have been her 6th goal. Christopher says, come on, Arsenal. Yeah, I thought that was the goal then, mate. I thought we'd got it, but unfortunately not. The flag has ruled it out. Lovely counter-attack. A lovely finish, actually, from Stina. She does know how to finish. You've got to say that. And that's the 2nd goal she's had disallowed, actually, for offside in the last couple of games, because she did against Wolfsburg as well. But Arsenal now with Caitlin Ford again. Again, she's found Stina inside the penalty. Pings it across to the far post. The shot coming. Oh, it's just wide from Beth Mead. Suddenly, Arsenal are creating chances, opening up this Everton defence. Again, it was a good break there. Arsenal pressing the ball high on the pitch. It was Caitlin Ford there. Did really well. A lovely ball again into Stina. This time, she played it across the penalty area. Beth Mead got the touch. Not quite enough. It just drifted just past that far post. But Arsenal now really are looking a lot more threatening now. We should be 1-0 up. That goal should have stood. Where's VAR when you need it, eh? But anyway, it was unfortunate there because she looked as though she was onside. Stina, one of the defenders, had dropped short. I think it might have been Poppy Pattinson over on that far side. But suddenly Arsenal now got a bit between them. That's a poor ball from Steph Catley, actually gives it straight to Bennison. She plays it back to Bjorn. And now Everton have got a bit of possession. But that was some good play from Arsenal. Finally, we broke through the Everton defence. Lovely counter-attack. Actually started with that free kick from Everton, actually, wasn't it? That swift counter-attack there. Some really good play from Arsenal. Beth Mead played it in to Caitlin Ford. It's a lovely ball through, actually, to Stina. She did look onside. She finished it well into the far corner. But the linesman's flag was raised and it doesn't count. It is still Everton 0, Arsenal 0. We've played 31 minutes of largely Arsenal possession, but very, very few chances. Be interesting to look back on this goal now. They're showing it again, the replay of this. She looks onside. She looks onside. You've got to say that is a very, very harsh decision. The linesman did put his flag up quite late. It was Pattinson. It was over on that far side, playing her onside, Stina. Let's hope that doesn't come back to prove to be really important later on in this game. But I think that goal should have stood. I think that's a bit unfortunate. But anyway, it didn't. And it is still 0-0. Beth Mead just missed another opportunity straight after that. But now Arsenal going to have won the ball. Kim Little now driving forward for Arsenal. She's got Stina and Viv ahead of her. Plays it out to that far side to Beth Mead. Can she keep it in? She can. Good play from Beth Mead. Now what can she do? She's got Pattinson before company goes past her far too easy. This is good stuff. Inside the box, Beth Mead pulls it back. Looking for Viv. Didn't quite reach it, but everyone can't really clear it away. Only to Steph Catley. Plays it in to Caitlin Ford. Catley to the far post. It's missed by everybody, actually. It's going to be a goal kick, I believe, to Everton. Just bounced off Beth Mead, actually, at the far post. Suddenly Arsenal now moving the ball a lot quicker on the edge of that Everton penalty. It has a decent ball, actually, from Steph Catley. I think Beth Mead wasn't quite expecting the defender to miss it. And in the end, she was maybe caught out a little bit by that. And it has gone out for a goal kick to Everton. We've played 32 and a half minutes. It is Everton 0, Arsenal 0, but Arsenal certainly now have got a bit of a head of steam going in this game. Unfortunately, goal disallowed from Stina Blackstenius and one or two other little opportunities as well since then. Arsenal starting to find their rhythm in that attacking third now. It's been a slow start to this game from Arsenal in terms of the final third play. We've dominated the possession. We've been a much better team, but as we know, football is about putting the ball in the back of the net, and so far we haven't managed to do that. Well, we did, but it didn't count. But so far we haven't managed to do it legally anyway, shall we say. And it is still 0-0. Arsenal again have won the ball back well over on that far side. Beth Mead slips over again. That's a couple of times she slips over, actually. I'm not sure if she's got the wrong boots on. But anyway, Everton can now try to come forward themselves. But again, Arsenal win the ball. That was a foul on Noel Moritz, but Arsenal keep possession with Kim Little. Viv now running at the Everton defence. She runs into a little bit of trouble there, Viv. She's done well on the edge of the box. Viv Miedemar. She couldn't quite get it out of her feet, and it's Graham brings the ball away for Everton. That was good play, though, from Viv, just on the edge of that Everton penalty area. Nice feet from her, but she wasn't quite able to get her shot away in the end. The mass ranks of blue-shirted defenders there proved to be too much of a barrier, as it has been for Arsenal for much of this opening 35 minutes. But again, Arsenal won the ball back high up the pitch again with Kim Little. You can sense a moment is coming for Arsenal. Leah Walty there does well in midfield, under a bit of pressure. She's now made a little bit of space for herself. Plays the ball in to Viv Miedemar. Has a lot of influence in this game. Plays it in to Caitlin Ford. Caitlin Ford drops it off to Kim Little there over on that far side. Cross comes in from Noel Moritz. Is it going to be a header? Comes in. It's going to back inside the 6-yard box. Everton scramble it clear. Leah Walty now into Steph Catley. Walty again. Arsenal now really are turning the screw on this Everton defence. Leah Williamson now tries a shot from distance, a long distance as well, probably 35 yards. It does hit an Everton body there. I think it was Christensen. It has gone out for a throw to Arsenal over on the far side. Arsenal's right. 10 minutes until half time. Can Arsenal find the breakthrough? We've got a corner now over on that far side. The pressure is mounting on the Everton goal. You do feel as though it's coming, this goal. Is it going to be from this corner? We shall see. It is going to be a corner to Arsenal over on the far side. 35 minutes gone. Sarah's in the chat that says, what's the score? It is still 0-0. It says on the screen there. It is still 0-0. Arsenal had a goal rather harshly disallowed from Stina Blackstenius about 5 minutes ago. We have now got a corner looking to get this breakthrough, which would be so important if we can do that before half time. The corner comes in from that far side by Steph Catley. Within 6 yards, the header comes in. It's just wide. I think it was Leah Williamson, was it, with the header? It was indeed Leah Williamson, the England captain, got on the end of that corner. Maybe come off the back of her head, so she didn't quite direct it towards the goal. It has bounced wide. But Arsenal are certainly getting on top now and really starting to turn that pressure on this Everton defence. We've had 4 efforts now, 4 shots at goal. Everton haven't had any. In fact, Everton have had 1 touch in at the Arsenal penalty area. I'm not quite sure where that was. Maybe it's from that free kick a little bit earlier on. But anyway, Arsenal now, Noel Moritz plays the ball forward to Viv, flicks it back into the path of Beth Mead, who does well over on that far side, wins a throw for Arsenal off Izzy Christensen, who didn't look very happy about something there. But anyway, Arsenal do take the throw quickly. Play the ball back to Leah Williamson. Just at that headed opportunity for Arsenal, that she put it wide. Now Lotta Wooben-Moy plays it to this near side to Steph Catley, who's got forward well in his first half. Not really tested at all defensively. In fact, none of the Arsenal defenders have been tested defensively yet. And Manu Zinsberg has probably only touched the ball once. Arsenal coming forward now. Leah Walty in to Beth Mead. Does well. Beth Mead holds off a defender, plays it back to Walty. Now it's over on that far side. Noel Moritz gets it back from Kim Little. Now Leah Williamson plays the ball square to Steph Catley. She's got Caitlin Ford outside her. The two Australians combine. That's the ball into the penalty area. It comes off Kim Little. Everyone can't really get it away. Oh, they've just managed to scramble that clear. Another opportunity for Arsenal. Unable to take that. And now Everton will looking for a counter-attack with Bennison, who's probably been their best player so far, Hannah Bennison, the Swede, for Everton. But the ball's up this near side with Mayer again. Of course, the former Arsenal player, as we said, Bjorn for Everton. Well, that's a heavy touch. And Arsenal now can get a breakaway. It's Viv Miedemar. Can she get past Bjorn? She does. Surely she's brought down now. And that's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. And possibly a yellow card as well. In fact, I don't think it's going to be a yellow card, but it is a free kick to Arsenal in a dangerous position. This could be the moment for Arsenal. We've played 38 minutes here at Walton Hall Park. It was a heavy touch actually from Christensen. And Arsenal got a breakaway there with Viv Miedemar, and she was pulled back there by Bjorn. Surely that should be a yellow card. Christensen holds her hand up for that mistake. And that is a foul there, and it's going to be a good opportunity for Arsenal. It's within shooting range. It's about 25 yards out, pretty central actually. Looks like it might well be Steph Catley. She just got that great free kick against Koga in the Champions League, didn't she? Can she get her first ever WSL goal for the club? Or possibly Beth Mead might be taking this. It is going to be Steph Catley over the wall and over the crossbar, harmlessly over the top there. Not really made the most of that free kick there. It was quite a long way out, but because it's so far out, you've got the opportunity to get it up and down over the wall, but Steph wasn't able to do that there. It's gone harmlessly over the bar for another goal kick to Everton. We've played nearly 40 minutes coming into the last 5 minutes of this first half. It is still 0-0, but Arsenal should be ahead. That goal rather harshly disallowed by Stina Blackstenius, and one or two other near things for Arsenal. It hasn't quite happened yet for us. We are still waiting for the breakthrough. It is it's a big game. We have to win, and getting the first goal is going to be absolutely crucial to that, isn't it? And we've been a little bit unfortunate, but have we quite done enough in that final third overall in this first half? Maybe we haven't as yet. Although we've played pretty well in terms of possession of the ball, we've had pretty much all of it. We just haven't quite managed to find this breakthrough. That's a loose ball there from Wu Moy, actually. Steph Catley had to work hard to keep possession for Arsenal. She gives it back to Lotta. Now she finds Leah Walty, plays it into midfield. This is better from Arsenal. Stina Blackstenius now having a run at that defence. All tried to thread the ball through there to Caitlin Ford. But again, Everton managed to scramble it clear. But again, Arsenal win it back high up the pitch. Beth Mead does well on the edge of the penalty area. Trying to get it back again. It's bobbling around inside the area. And now it's a free kick to Everton. Beth Mead, not really sure what she did wrong there. But it is Garley that I think's gone down with an injury. And it is going to be a free kick to Everton. Beth Mead seems a little bit confused and surprised by that decision, but it's what's been given. And we have now got 4 minutes to play in this first half. There'll be a little bit of stoppage time, one or two little injuries we had. Of course, Christensen was injured earlier on, and Viv as well needed some treatment, although she seems fine since then. But that free kick's taken by the Everton goalkeeper, Sandy McIver, deep into the Arsenal half, but Leah Williamson wins the header, and Kim Little there is dispossessed in midfield, but Leah Walty's there to tidy that up, as she does so often for Arsenal. And she plays it back to Noel Moritz over on that far side. Can Arsenal get the goal before half-time just to settle us down a little bit, maybe settle some nerves, which is starting to, certainly from my perspective, coming in a little bit now. The longer the game goes on at 0-0, Viv all try to reverse past that through to Stina, hit an Everton defender, but Viv battling hard to try and win it back. She's definitely fired up for this game, Viv, and she's won the ball back there well with the help of Kim Little now, Leah Walty. That was great play, that was, from Viv Miedemar. She's definitely wanting to create something for the team in this game. Let's hope she can find a goal or an assist. Leah Walty now in possession for Arsenal. Plays it square to Leah Williamson, just on halfway into the Everton half now. That's a nice turn from Viv. Tried to play the ball through to Kim Little, but again, it's hit an Everton defender. They've got so many players back behind the ball, Everton, making it really difficult. Williamson pings that long ball into the paint. That's a great touch from Caitlin Ford across the box. It is 1-0. We've got the goal. Caitlin Ford, what an assist that was from Leah Williamson. Fantastic ball out of defence. Up this near side, the left. A great touch from Caitlin Ford. Brilliant stuff that was. And then she played the ball across goalkeeper Sandy McIver into the far corner. That is a fantastic goal. Finally, we get the breakthrough. A lovely ball. Great run from Caitlin Ford. What a first touch. The second touch across the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant, brilliant goal. Fantastic stuff there from Caitlin Ford. And it is finally... Well, I was just getting a little bit worried. Wasn't going to score in that first half, but we have done. What a goal it was as well. Leah Williamson, brilliant assist. That was a great ball. Lovely first touch from Caitlin Ford, and a lovely shot across the goalkeeper into that far corner. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. 42 minutes to go. Fully deserved for Arsenal. We've been a much better team. It's just what we needed as well. Hopefully that'll settle us down and we can go on in the second half and really pull away. Steph Catley now in possession on this near side. What a goal that was from Caitlin Ford. She's been in such great form since she came back from the Asia Cup. Maybe hasn't scored as many goals this season as she may have could have done. Certainly not in the Premier League, in the WSL, sorry. But anyway, she's got an important one today, a really important one. And it is now, I say, 1-0 to the Arsenal, which is a score that we love, of course. Ball played into the box there from Steph Catley, but it's going to run through for a goal kick to Everton. Terry says there, at last, good goal. And what a ball it was, wasn't it? What a fantastic ball that was from Leah Williamson. Regina says there, the official seems biased towards Everton. A little bit there. I mean, they could have given offside for that goal, actually, but they didn't. Leah Walty there was fouled by Tony Duggan, and Tony Duggan's actually now gone down with an injury. Looks like a calf injury. She's now getting some treatment on the pitch, Tony Duggan. And Christopher says there, come on, Arsenal, get this goal. Yeah, we've got the goal now. Brilliant stuff it was as well. Tony says, Ian Richard, how you doing, Tony? Thanks for tuning in, mate. Hope you are well, my friend. Good to see you coming at the right time as well for that goal. What a ball that was from Leah Williamson. I think that needs to get some credit. What a great run. But that first touch from Caitlin Ford, absolutely brilliant with her left foot. And a lovely finish. That is a fantastic goal. Really is what a great goal it is. You can't even put into words how good that is. The ball from Williamson, a brilliant touch, and what a finish across the goalkeeper from a fairly tight angle as well. Found that corner, brilliant, brilliant goal. And you have to say it's been fully deserved for Arsenal. We are now in stoppage time at the end of this first half. It's been a difficult first half for Arsenal. Everton have, packed their defence, made it really, really difficult for us, but the extra little bit of quality that we've got finally made its toll there, didn't it? Brilliant goal that was from Caitlin Ford. I say she has been playing really, really well lately. Terry says hit the thumbs up button. It's 1-0. Indeed, yeah. But the more likes we get, the more likely we are to win the game. Let's be honest, to score more goals. And also as well, if you are new to the channel, I'm sure there's some new people maybe just found the channel. If you have done. We do obviously cover the Arsenal women as we are now. We also do some great stuff on the Arsenal men as well. And we've got a weekly Arsenal women's show on a Friday as well with some great guests that come on and talk about the Arsenal women's team as well. So loads of great stuff on the channel. So please subscribe if that all might appeal to you. If you're not sure, have a look through some of the old videos on the channel and see what you think. And if you like it, please do consider subscribing. And if you're enjoying this, as Terry says, give it a like as well. Arsenal are now, there's going to be 3 minutes of stoppage time at the end of this first half. And Arsenal looking as though we are going to go in at half time with the lead that we fully deserve. Everton have offered no threat whatsoever going forward. And it's just a matter of if they could keep us out, and they wasn't able to. So it'll be interesting to see what their approach is in the second half now that we have scored. Leah Williamson again coming forward, plays it in to Leah Walty in midfield. We've played a minute and a half of stoppage time at the end of this first half. Steph Catley plays it to the goal scorer. Caitlin Ford again on his near side. Plays it back to Steph Catley. The two Matildas there linking well. Caitlin Ford again, but that wasn't quite so good from her. But we will pick the ball up here with Kim Little. Plays it square to Leah Williamson. pings it in to Beth Mead, who does well on the turn there, finds Leah Walty. Arsenal just keeping possession now in this final third. Now Caitlin Ford, can she get across in this time? It's a lovely ball into the box to Stina Blackstone. Can she pull it back? She does. Oh, it just falls just behind it. The chance is still there. Is that a penalty? Was it Beth Mead went down in the box there? Under challenge there from Lucy Graham. It's not been given as a penalty. And again, Everton survive. A cross comes into the box again, but that's going to go all the way. Actually, not. It's headed out for a corner to Arsenal. We're going to end this half with a set piece with a second goal. This was good play again from Arsenal. Good run there from Stina Blackstone. She pulled it back. Actually, it was Stina Blackstone's got on the end of it. She couldn't quite touch. She couldn't quite get a touch right there. And Noel Moritz into the box there was stretching. Probably wasn't a penalty if we're totally honest. It was Lucy Graham with the challenge. And it's gone out for a corner to Arsenal anyway, which Beth Mead is going to take on this near side with her right foot, curls it in towards that near post. Oh, it's headed out by Everton. The clearance is clear. We have played the 3 minutes of stoppage time now. It's just when the referee is going to blow the whistle. Steph Catley now on this near side. Plays it back to Beth Mead, who's still out there from that corner. Whips the ball into the far post. That's a great cross. A headed cross comes in. Oh, it's not quite finished off. I don't know who that was at the far post. It may well have been Stina Blackstenius with the header. What a great cross it is from Beth Mead from this near side. Right across to the far post. Header comes in, cross the goal rather than at the goal. It wasn't Stina, actually. I think it might have been Noel Rich. It's going to be another corner to Arsenal. Don't know if we're going to get time to take it, actually. But anyway, Beth Mead now with his corner again on this near side. It's going to whip it into that near post. Ball comes into the near post. It all goes all the way across, scrambled in, and the shot comes in. It's blocked. Everton scramble it away, and there goes the half-time whistle. It is that goal from Caitlin Ford is all that separates the teams at the break. It's been a good first half from Arsenal. We didn't create too many chances until the final stages of that half. But when the goal came, it was certainly worth the wait, wasn't it? Brilliant crossfield ball from Leah Williamson. Found Caitlin Ford on his left-hand side. She made a brilliant run. A fantastic first touch, set her up. And the second touch was to finish past Sandy MacGyver, and Arsenal lead 1-0 at the break. Could have had one or two other goals. Stina had one disallowed, very harsh offside that was. We had one or two other chances there right at the end of that first half. A couple of corners there leading to some panic in the Everton defence. But at half-time it is Everton women 0, Arsenal 1. Everton have offered nothing going forward at all, and you would imagine that we should now go on and hopefully win this game reasonably comfortably in the second half. We've got some work to do. But let's hope that we can get a few more goals and then we can relax a bit more and really enjoy the rest of the game. Agenda says Everton ladies fouling us, few fouls given, but as soon as an Everton player falls, ref blows the whistle. Well, yeah, they've been fouling us, but, you know, they don't want us to get any rhythm, do they? You can understand why they're fouling us. Yeah, the referee maybe needs to be a little bit kind of stricter on that. Terry says, forgot to mention top singer and a famous quizmaster and a DJ plus a foreign correspondent. Well, that sums up our Friday night Arsenal Women's show. You know, we do. We've got Matt on who gives us a song every week. And what we're going to do is actually, I'm going to see if I can get Matt to come on. He's at the game. He'll be at the ground. I'm going to send him the link now to the show, and I'm going to see if we can get him on. And that will be good if he can. I don't know what his signal is like there, but he is there doing the vlog for us today. I've just sent him the link there, so hopefully we can speak to Matt live from the stadium very, very shortly, and that'll be good as well. But it was a good first half from Arsenal, wasn't it? You know, we had to be patient. I said we'd have to be patient, and we were, and we finally got the breakthrough. I'd be interested to hear Matt's thoughts on that goal that was disallowed actually as well. Hopefully we'll get him on. So I've just sent him the link. So we'll wait and see if we can get to speak to him during this half-time break. But yeah, it was a good first half from Arsenal, totally dominant performance, and in the end, the pressure paid. And what a great goal it was as well! Just fantastic. One of the best goals of the season, actually. You know, you probably won't get voted one of the best goals of the season, but everything about it was just sheer quality, wasn't it? The pass, the first touch, and then the finish from Caitlin Ford. Brilliant goal. So yeah, hopefully, I'll say we'll have Matt coming on very, very shortly. He is the top singer on the show on a Friday. He gives us a player chart every week. This week's was a good one. So if you didn't see the show, watch it back on the channel. The women's show, it was on Friday, and Matt gave us his song in. It was for Kimmy Little actually, so it's a good song. So you definitely need to listen to that. And Amar gives us a quiz question every week as well. This week's one was good as well, and that's on every week on the Friday show as well. So yeah, you do need to join us for that. But hopefully, I say we'll get Matt on very, very shortly. Hopefully, if he's got a signal on his phone, and we'll see. Regendra says there, my stream is 3 minutes behind your control. Is it? Oh dear. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, I've just got it on. I don't know whether you've got access to Sky Showcase, the channel Sky Showcase, because it's on there. That's where I'm watching it, because I don't subscribe to Sky Sports because I don't like them. But this is free. I've got Sky Internet because it's the only internet, the fastest internet we can get where I live. Regina says, so my comments are 3 minutes off. Oh, okay. I'll bear that in mind when your comments come in then. And we've got a comment there from RL in the chat, says, go Arsenal women. Indeed, go Arsenal women. And it's been a decent first half, hasn't it, let's be honest. So if you are new to the channel, please subscribe as well and give it a like. And hopefully, what likes we want? I'll just check actually on the phone. Is that right? I've only got 7 likes. That's a bit disappointing, isn't it? We need to get it up to about 20. So if you are watching, there's quite a few people watching. Obviously, you haven't liked it yet because there's only 7 likes and there's a lot more people watching. So please give it a like. You've only got to just click on the button. It's free of charge and it's going to be good. And this is worth liking because we have now got with us. Hello, how you doing, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Very good, mate. Very good. What did you make of that first half then? It was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite good. It was a bit slow to start with. I was hoping that we were going to at least try and get a goal this half, and we did through Caitlin forwards. A bit sloppy at times and not quick enough with the passes to get really at Everton. But there's been no real threat from them, which I thought was a bit strange. They seem to be off the pace. Tony Duggan looks like she hasn't really recovered since she had a bit of an injury against Man United and she went down and had to be taken off. It looks like she hasn't fully recovered too. And Claire Emsley's not there, so they don't have a real threat. So it's a bit of a shame really, but it'll be interesting second half, that's for sure.
The goal that got disallowed from Spain,
yeah, she was off. It wasn't Stina that was offside, it was Caitlin who played the ball in that was offside.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Good finish actually, that from Stina. I thought it didn't count. It was a great goal, wasn't it, from Caitlin? What a great ball that was from Leah Whittington. Brilliant finish as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, and this is what really frustrates me with Caitlin. Like, 1 minute she'll take a few bad touches, and the next minute she'll score in the back of, put one in the back of the net. It just, if she can do that a bit more consistently, I'd be happy with her to be more, to just take those touches a bit more, maybe play a few more quicker passes. But I can't complain. We're 1-0 up. It's been a really good day, and we're playing really well. Just need to put those passes a bit quicker together.
Once again, let's hear from Everton Women RTC Academy players. Women 11s, 12s, 14s and 16s team.
Got the goal, could have had another one just before half time as well.
Yeah.
Got the ball there.
Yeah, it was a bit of a poor one. Sorry, Simone and Laura are coming back out to train on the pitch with a few, and I think Tobin as well. So and Jordan as well. Jordan's just coming on now. So yeah. Sorry, what was the question?
No, I'm just saying that Stina had a good chances for our time.
Oh yeah.
In the box and she couldn't quite finish it off, but
yeah, it's one of those.
She's got into the game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be one of those games that we're going to have to sort of wait and bide our time. But every time we seem to play at the moment, we want to be passing it into the back of the net instead of taking an effort and having a good shot on top, just to put them off a little bit. But I'm hoping that Katie comes on in the second half and maybe that might change a little bit, because Katie does like a good goal.
Yeah, she does. She got a good goal against Everton last time we played them, actually. Rajanza says hi in the chat as well, and Terry as well. Terry says hi to Matt as well. So
hold on, where is it? That no.
Look out for information on the club's website and of course
can you see the comments
social
there or not?
media channels.
I can if I do this.
Look forward to seeing you here back.
Yeah, I can see them, but
once again,
but I have to sort of close it to open it again. But
no, it's been a good first half. Hopefully, I think we can get a second goal quite early in the second half. I think we'll win comfortably. Like you said, Everton haven't really threatened. I don't think Manu's touched the ball actually in goal at all.
She's had a few touches. I think what probably might have happened was the camera might have cut away. There was a few times when, the youth academy players are all bustling out because they've been on the heart of the pitch. So, yeah, there's a lot more people here than thought. Even Ian Wright's here.
Is he?
Yeah, he's here.
Is he there? Come on, get him say hello.
I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can ask him to do a video message or something for you.
That'd be great because he's a legend. He loves it.
Yeah.
I think obviously we were all disappointed, wasn't we, with the Spurs result earlier on. I was a bit worried that the girls might come out a bit flat following that, and maybe we did a little bit, but now we've got going. I think we'll win this game pretty comfortably.
Yeah, I think we're going to just grow with confidence as the second half grows on. If we can carry on getting a few more shots on goal. Sandy McClaver, she's a good goalkeeper, but at times she just struggles. And it's Gabby George or it'll be Patterson usually helping her out and just clearing up the lines. Lorna Maya has something to play for it, just to say I still wanted her to do something, but she hasn't really affected the game that much, so you might see a bit of a different Everton side this second half and see if they can get a goal, but I expect Arsenal to hold on for the win.
Yeah, I think so. I think if we get a second goal, I think we'll go on and win comfortably. I mean, Everton maybe need to come out a bit more in the second half, don't they? Now they're behind, and it might leave a few more gaps. They've defended quite well, haven't they? They've had a lot of players behind the ball. Yeah,
their main problem is because Tony Duggan is trying to go find the ball. She's coming into midfield, which means they haven't got anyone up front. So if they can find someone to, maybe they need a system change just to put us on the back foot a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean maybe Hannah Bennison could be a key for them because she's not quite good when she's had the ball. She's not maybe had it enough though, to really cause us any problems.
Yeah, and that's probably down to Leah, Kim and Viv working so well as three, and if it's not them it's usually Noelle or Leah stepping in to stop them. Lotta's not really had much to do actually, which I'm very surprised about, but she's played amazingly so far. I can't really fault any of the girls at the moment, they've done amazing. I hope they can keep it up.
Yeah, we've dominated the game with them, it's just can we score a few more goals just to make this a little bit less nervy, because when it's 1-0 you never know, you can always concede a goal from a corner or a set piece, so but yeah, we just need to see it out there, get a second goal, relax and go on and enjoy the second half and hopefully get a good victory and set us up nicely for the rest of the season. It's all we can do. We can't influence Chelsea's games, can we? We can just win out.
Yeah, and the fact that they've got Tottenham midweek and then they've got Birmingham City. Birmingham trying to get as many points on the board as possible, especially shocking Reading last night. It's going to be a huge game for them now. They're not going to see it as a quite easy 3-pointer.
No, Birmingham, what they'll do is they'll everyone behind the ball make it difficult for Chelsea. And we saw, they're making some set pieces, Louise Quinn might pop up with another goal, she got two the other day, so, who knows, maybe our players might come back to help us again.
Yeah.
We can just win our game, that's all we can do. Hopefully we'll win this one now, we'll go on and beat Aston Villa next week, and then the last two games, we'll take it to the last day, that'd be great. Yeah. That last day, 1 point, that'd be a good one. It's exciting.
Yeah, and to be honest, it's been a roller coaster of a season. It's the first season back with fans as well, and I don't think you could have written a WSL season like this. Even if you put it down on pen and paper, you wouldn't have written any of this.
No, it's a great season. It could still be another twist or turn in the title race yet, maybe, who knows.
Yeah.
Let's just hope we win all I want to do is us to win all our 4 games, and then if it's enough, it'll be brilliant. If it's not quite enough, well, we've given it everything.
Yeah, arguably you could say this was probably the best season to try and win the league, with City having so many injury issues, Chelsea having a bit of trouble as well financially, but that didn't seem to bother them that much. The players are just coming back onto the pitch now.
Okay, mate. I'll get back and watch the second half. So if you can chat to Ian Wright, that'd be great. Get Ian Wright to put something on video for us, that'd be good.
Alright then, I'll see you later.
Yeah, cheers mate, thanks for that.
Bye guys.
Cheers Matt. So that was Matt there at the ground, of course, at half time. The players are coming back out for the second half, so we'll let him get back and enjoy the game, of course, as well as we can. Brilliant to hear from Matt there, enjoying the game, obviously. And yeah, good Arsenal performance, he's right. And we played well. We just need to be a little bit more clinical, don't we? Get a couple more goals on the board, and then we can all relax a little bit more as well. And there was a few comments there came in. David says, yeah, thanks for reminding us I was forgetting to like. Now don't forget to like. Doom Dealer 9 says, already like, thank you very much, mate, for that. That's really good. Christopher says, I'd rather listen to you, Richard, you're much better. Come on, you girls. Exactly. Lucas says, I love the show. No, thanks for tuning in, mate. Really appreciate that as always. And that was good to hear from Matt, wasn't it, there inside the stadium now. And he's going to try and see if he can speak to Ian Wright as well. It'd be good to get a little video from Ian Wright for us, wouldn't it, for the channel as well. Be great to see him. Hopefully, might be able to see him next week at the Aston Villa game as well, perhaps. Have a little chat to him. He loves the Arsenal women as well, as we all do. But the girls have come back out for the second half now. We are leading 1-0 with that great goal from Caitlin Ford just before the break. 41 minutes it was. The goal went in. Really, really good goal as well. I don't think we've made any changes at half time. Obviously, Matt was saying there that a few of them were warming up. Tobin Heath and Katie McCabe as well, didn't he? Was warming up. So a couple of others. But there's no changes at half time for Arsenal. Don't think there's been any changes for Everton either. We'll see what their approach is in the second half, because they didn't really look as though they're even trying to score a goal, did they, in that first half, Everton? So we'll see what happens in this second half, whether or not they might come out a bit more. And if they do, there could be a few spaces in behind for us to exploit, and hopefully we can go on and get a couple more goals and just relax a little bit and enjoy it, because it is quite stressful, isn't it, when you're watching a game and it's only 1-0, because you know anybody can score a goal. And we've seen in this league this season, there's been some strange results, and there's been some strange goings on, hasn't it? So I'm not, at this moment in time, I'm not taking it for granted that we've won this game. We've still got a lot to do, but hopefully we can get a second goal that'll ease the pressure and make us be able to enjoy this second half a little bit more in that first half, which was a little bit frustrating. But it's going to be Arsenal to kick off in the yellow kit, attacking the goal to our right in this second half. Everton in the blue shirts, white shorts, and white socks. We are off and underway in the second half. Arsenal coming forward straight away over on that far side with Steph Catley. It is Everton 0, Arsenal 1. Game that we have to win. And so far, so good. Of course, last season's game here, we led 1-0 at half-time as well, didn't we? Everton did get an equaliser. And it was a very, very last gasp penalty, wasn't it, from Kim Little that won us that game, which sealed our place in the Champions League. I say today isn't going to seal anything. But what it's going to do is it's going to keep that pressure on Chelsea at the top if we can get the victory. But it's going to be a throw to Arsenal over on this far side in the early stages of this second half. We played 30 seconds since the restart. Noel Moritz Steph Catley is going to take this throw on that far side, throws it in field to Leah Walty. She finds Leah Williamson. And now it's Noel Moritz on this near side now. Beth Mead finds Noel Moritz again. Arsenal just need to get their rhythm going again at the start of the second half. Leah Williams, another ball over the top, looking for Stina Blackstenius this time, but it's over hit. and it goes through into the arms of goalkeeper Sandy McIver. And Everton trying to play it out from the back, and Arsenal pressing them really quickly, putting them under pressure. Beth Mead there, and now Maritz and Everton have forced Everton into a mistake there. Young Pattison there couldn't keep the ball in. It's a throw to Arsenal, taken quickly. Blackstenius said tried to get round Graham. It looked like it possibly a handball, but the referee says no, and the ball's going to come through to Leah Williamson on this near side for Arsenal. Great assist by her for the all-important first goal. Has put Arsenal in control of this game. Lotta Wubben-Moy plays it into Leah Walty, and she finds the other Leah Williamson. It goes back to Lotta Wubben-Moy. Pretty much the pattern of the first half this has been so far. Wubben-Moy plays out to that far side to Steph Catley. It actually comes off the Everton defender, and Steph Catley's done well actually. She's won the ball well up high up the pitch over on this far side. But Everton do scramble it away. Do they know Arsenal win it back again with Steph Catley? She's done well there. Finds Kim Little. A little bit of space here for Leah Walty in midfield, but she doesn't manage to pick up that ball. And now Everton can come forward themselves with Bennison. Plays it up this near side for Pattinson, who struggled a little bit defensively. Now she's trying to get forward, but no one Moritz does well. And that's a good play back to Manu Zinsberg. Christopher says there, Richard Hardy, Arsenal ladies at the Emirates next week then. It's the Emirates is next week on Wednesday, isn't it? We've got the Aston Villa game next Sunday, and then the Tottenham game, and then of course the last game of the season at West Ham. And we've got Sangyup Lee there. Hi, it's me, the Chelsea fan here in peace. How you doing? Good to see you again in the chat. Hope you're well. I'm sure you enjoyed the game earlier on today. We didn't quite enjoy it quite so much. We enjoyed bits of it in the first half, but Chelsea done well to win that game with 10 players. Good performance in the second half. And Chelsea get it done, don't they? They get it done. Arsenal now trying to come forward again, looking for the second goal. All we can do is win our games. The thing says there, sorry, been away so long. I've been stupidly busy. Almost had a heart attack. I'm sure you did. I always had a heart attack watching it as well. But once the second goal went in, once Sam Kerr's header went in, you kind of felt Chelsea had won that game. Tottenham didn't look like scoring in the second half, did they? Unfortunately, and of course that great goal right at the very end from Jess Fleming to just put a seal on it. Really disappointed from our perspective, but not totally surprising. Anyway, Steph Catley now going over that far side. That's got to be a foul, is it? It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. What's almost like a corner, but a little bit further in. Clearly a foul there by Bjorn. She pushed Steph Catley over there. Sangatli says there, the Spuds were good. Yeah, they were good in the first half, I thought. The second half, they ran out of ideas a bit, didn't they? Run out of steam, and they didn't have enough quality to look as they never looked like they were going to score. They had that one opportunity in the second half, didn't they? Really, that was it. But we've got an opportunity now for a second goal. It's a free kick over on that far side. And Lotta Wubben-Moy and Leah Williamson are both in the penalty area. Beth Mead with a free kick into the 6-yard box, into the near post, but it's headed away. Not very far, only as far as Steph Catley now. Kim Little. That's a good ball square to Noel Moritz. Also been forced back from that free kick. Saying at least they owned us for 40% of the game. Well, yeah, certainly I thought the first half Tottenham played well, didn't they? But I thought the second half Chelsea's extra quality showed, didn't it? And fully deserved that win in the end. I don't know what you made of the red card. I thought that was the right decision. A bit rash, wasn't it, from Berger, where she came steaming out of her penalty area. I was never going to get there. But once she committed to it, I guess she had to follow through with a foul, didn't she? Or it would have been a goal. But yeah, Tottenham couldn't take advantage of that in the end, could they? And yeah, unfortunately for us. But you've got to play them again, haven't you, on Thursday? So you never know. Maybe they'll find some way of getting a result against you guys on Thursday. But we'll see. Yes, it was. Says, yeah, I agree. And yeah, I cannot moan about it. No, yeah, I don't think so, really. I think it was the right decision, wasn't it? Anyway, Leah Williamson now brings the ball forward for Arsenal. Now, Noel Moritz up this near side. A second goal you feel would kill this game off. Kim Little now inside the penalty area, plays it across to the far post, cleared away by an Everton defender, only as far as Caitlin Ford into Kim Little again inside the area. Kim Little's going to try a shot. She just holds the ball up. She's twisting and turning, trying to find a breakthrough there finds Beth Mead on the edge of the area into goal scorer Caitlin Ford. This is good from Arsenal. Cross comes in from Noel Moritz, over hit though, and it's going to go out for a throw on that far side to Everton. But it's been a decent start to the second half from Arsenal. Again, putting Everton under a lot of pressure, but still not really creating lots and lots of chances, are we? But it is 1-0, and we would be quite happy if it finishes 1-0, although I'm sure the last few minutes could be stressful. Now we've got another opportunity here. Stina Blackstone inside the penalty area. Shot's deflected just wide. So that's going to be a corner, is it, to Arsenal? That was good play that was there from Stina over on that far side. It was an Everton throw. We won the ball back. Stina's got the ball there, cut inside the penalty area, tried a shot, it got deflected just wide of that far post. But it is a corner to Arsenal on the near side, looking to get this second goal. We've played 52 minutes here at Watchalong Park. It is Everton women 0, Arsenal 1. That first half goal from Caitlin Ford is all that separates the sides. Arsenal looking to get the second goal, settle these nerves down. Steph Catley with his corner in to the near post. It's a strange corner, actually, but Stina does well, holds it up, gives it back to Catley. Her cross then is blocked, but she wins the ball back again. It falls inside the Everton penalty area, but they do manage to scramble it clear now. But again, Arsenal won the ball back high up the pitch, but actually the referee has given a free kick to Everton, which they've taken quickly, actually trying to catch Arsenal out. Sonia Lee says, I think you guys get a second and close up shot. Yeah, I think we'll get a second and go on and get a few more, actually, if we get the second early enough. No need to take risks. No, you're right. No need to take any risks, but we need to get the 3 points first. And yeah, we get a second goal, and I'm sure we'll relax a little bit more. And then we'll go on, hopefully, and get a few more as well. Arsenal again have won the ball in midfield. Kim Little plays it in to Viv Miedemar. She does well. Viv Miedemar, she plays that far side. Caitlin Ford again with a shot. It's deflected straight into the arms of Sandy McIver. That was an opportunity there for a second goal. It was good play from Viv Miedemar. It looked like she'd lost the ball initially. It looked like she'd been tackled, but she'd done well to win it back. Got it through to Caitlin Ford, but she didn't really, actually wasn't deflected. She's never really got hold of that shot particularly well, the Australian goal scorer for Arsenal today. And in the end, well, that was a possible handball, actually. They're just showing that cross from Steph Catley just before. Possible handball from the former Arsenal player, Leona Meyer, actually. But anyway, it wasn't given as a penalty. And Arsenal, again, have got possession down this near side with Beth Mead. Still looking for that assist record. One more she needs. Since she got onto that number, she hasn't managed to 35. She hasn't managed to get the next one in the last 3 games. Will she get it in the second half? We shall see. Leah Williamson now, who did get an assist today for that opening goal, the only goal so far of this game. Noel Moritz there tries to link up with Beth Mead. But again, Everton managed to get the ball clear, but it has gone out for a throw to Arsenal, which Noel Moritz is now going to take on this near side for the visiting team here at Watchalong Park this evening. It's been a good performance from Arsenal. Kim Little now, but we do need a second goal, you feel. Kim tried to thread the ball through to Viv there, but wasn't a great ball, and Everton can get the ball clear. Nice play there, actually, from Everton, but it was Garley who did well there. But again, Arsenal picked the ball up. It's played in there for Caitlin Ford. Oh, she couldn't quite get a touch past the defender there. She could have been in for a second goal. Steph Catley's won the ball back. She's had a good game today, actually, Steph Catley, I have to say. She's not been tested necessarily defensively too much, but she's looked neat and tidy on the ball. She's linked up well with her compatriot, Caitlin Ford, as well. And she's had a decent game, Steph Catley, today. Leah Williamson in possession for Arsenal. 55 minutes played at Watchalong Park. It's a good ball in to Beth Mead. Lays it off to Kim Little. That's a lovely ball. Looking for Noel Moritz on this near side, but it was overhit slightly. And it's run through to goalkeeper Sandy McIver. It is Arsenal still just that 1 goal ahead after 41 minutes to go. Beth Mead's won the ball back really well. It's a lovely cross into the box. Oh, Stina Blackstenius there. She sort of lost her footing. Viv now is going to finish it, surely. No, it's straight at goalkeeper McIver. And still Arsenal can't get the second goal. Stina again couldn't quite get her finish away. Good play that was from Arsenal. Coming forward again now. Stina trying to hold the ball up. This time she does well. Gets it over to this near side to Noel Moritz again. Getting forward well in this second half. Beth Mead now in possession for Arsenal. Finds Leah Williamson on this near side. Gets it back. Beth Mead into Kim Little. Beth Mead again switches it over to that far side to Steph Catley. And now goal scorer Caitlin Ford gives it back to Steph Catley. This is good from Arsenal. Plays it into Stina Blackstone. This is good. Kim Little from the edge of the box. Shots deflected. It's going to go up all up into the arms of goalkeeper Sandy McIver there as Viv Miedemar was coming in, looking to get that second goal. That was a good effort there from Kim Little, but it hit the defender, went up into the air, and was comfortably gathered by Sandy McIver. But Arsenal again trying to press Everton high up the pitch. We've done that really well today, you have to say. That's been a key feature of this performance from Arsenal. Everton have barely got over the halfway line, but they have now coming forward. But that ball's overhit. Leah Williamson's there to tidy it up. Goes back to Manu Zinsberg. He's not had a lot to do today. And she kicks it long into the Everton half, but there's no Arsenal player there. Poppy Patterson will pick that up. Sorry, that's George Gabby George in possession now for Everton at the back. Plays it up to this near side. Saying it loosely, says they're 0-0 United drew with Villa. Yeah, Villa have been quite solid at the back, haven't they? Actually, because we play them next week. That's going to be a tough game as well. But hopefully United can get a draw against Chelsea on the last game of the season. Stina Blackstone said they're just showing that chance again. Her first touch was poor, and then the second shot by Viv was actually deflected. She should have maybe shot there. She tried to bring the ball under control when she was stretching. Might have been better to shoot. But anyway, Arsenal coming forward again. Beth Mead inside the penalty area, pulls it back to Kim Little. But again, the final ball's not quite there for Arsenal. Noel Moritz there trying to win it back high up the pitch. Puts Patterson under pressure, finds Beth Mead. Now Noel Moritz inside the penalty area, but it's just ran away from the Swiss fullback, and it has gone through to goalkeeper Sandy McIver. Jonas there trying to get more out of his team. We've played well in this game, but just in that final third, it's not quite happening for us, is it? Either the final ball's not quite right, or a final touch inside the area is not quite coming off, is it? Just that one little moment of quality from Caitlin Ford has given us the advantage. But I do want a second goal because it's starting to get a little bit tense now. We've played 58 minutes here at Watchalong Park. It is Everton women 0, Arsenal 1. That first half goal from Caitlin Ford, a very, very good goal it was as well. That's her second WSL goal of the season, of course, following the one that she scored recently against Birmingham, of course. Great goal that was. Sang Lee says, yeah, I agree, the final ball has been a bit loose. Yeah, it has at times, and the final touch sometimes, hasn't it? Hasn't always been quite there for Arsenal today. But we are winning this game, and if we come away with the 3 points, that's all that matters. Yes, we would like to try and boost that goal difference a bit. It doesn't look like it's going to go to goal difference now. For that to happen, Chelsea would need to lose a game. We would need to draw a game, and I can't see that happening, if I'm honest. I don't think goal difference is going to make it he's going to decide anything. But anyway, Everton are making their first substitution now. It's going to be Simone McGill coming on for Tony Duggan, who, as Matt said, maybe hasn't quite recovered from that injury that she suffered a few weeks ago, and she has struggled to make any impact in this game. And she'll, of course, go down in the first half. But that's the substitution for Everton. Simone McGill is on, the Irish woman, and she's replaced Tony Duggan. Arsenal are coming forward. We're preparing 2 substitutions ourselves as well. Katie McCabe and Jordan Nobbs look as though they are going to be coming on for Arsenal very, very shortly as well. We've played in an hour here at Watchalong Park. Arsenal still leading with that first half goal from Caitlin Ford, but we really need a second goal just to ease a little bit of pressure. We've won the ball high out of the pitch again. Stina now plays the ball through to Beth Mead. It wasn't quite the right ball actually there from Stina. And it's gone out for a throw to Arsenal on this near side. Beth Mead then maybe complaining about the service into her there. Noel Moritz with the throw into Stina again. She holds it up well, finds Noel Moritz again, plays it back to Kim Little, put under pressure actually from McGill, the substitute. But Arsenal pick up possession again with Leah Williamson over to the far side. Steph Catley. I wonder who's going to be going off then. Let's have a little think about it. Jordan Nobbs is coming on. You'd imagine it's going to be maybe one of the midfield players, maybe Kim Little perhaps. You'd imagine Viv will stay on us. Did of course get the injury in the first half, so maybe it might be her. Kim Little plays the ball in to Stina Blackstenius inside the penalty on this near side. She has to go back to Beth Mead. The pressure again from Arsenal is mounting. Can we find another goal? Leah Walshy plays out to that far side to Steph Catley. Arsenal have worked this well. Caitlin Ford now over on that far side plays it into Leah Walshy. She put on a little bit of pressure there from McGill, who certainly made herself a nuisance already in the first few minutes that she's been on. Arsenal have now got a throw over on that far side, taken quickly by Steph Catley in to Caitlin Ford, the goal scorer. She's crowded out a little bit there over on this far side, and Everton do manage to scramble the ball away. And now they can maybe try to launch a counter-attack of their own, but they've not really, I don't think they've had a shot at goal at all in this game. And again, Arsenal pick the ball up high up the pitch. Leah Williamson now can drive forward for Arsenal, looking for what would be surely the killer second goal. Noel Moritz now plays it into Stina Blackstenius on the edge of the area, finds Viv Miedemar. Viv Miedemar's got clear. A shot comes in. It's blocked again by an Everton defender. Only as far as Caitlin Faldo towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Heading away, not very far. Noel Moritz inside the penalty area. Her shot's blocked as well. Everton defending bravely, actually, and now they can launch a counter-attack. Arsenal still can't quite get that second goal. We've come very, very close on a few occasions, but we haven't quite managed to find it again. Good defending that was by Gary George, actually. Stina Blackstenius there in to Viv Miedemar. Great block from Gabby George from Miedemar's shot there. Looked like that would have probably gone in the corner of the net. But a good block there from the Everton defender, and it remains 1-0. And still Arsenal haven't had a chance to make the substitutions yet because the ball hasn't actually gone out. But anyway, Everton now in possession. Again, Arsenal trying to win it back high up the pitch. McGill's come on and done well, actually. That's a good ball. But again, Everton have given the ball away. Have they not quite? It looked like Caitlin Ford had just nicked it there. But anyway, Everton can now come forward themselves. But Kim Little steps in and now drives Arsenal forward through midfield. Is this going to be the moment for the second goal? Beth Mead's now got a little bit of space on this near side, just inside the penalty area. Can she pull the ball back? She can towards the near post. It's pushed away by goalkeeper McIver as Viv came in, but Viv still got possession on this near side. She plays it out to Noel Moritz. Can she get a cross in? She doesn't take the opportunity. Says she plays it back in to Viv. Turns away from the defender. Viv Mead knocks it into the box, looking for Viv Mead for Beth Mead. But again, an Everton defender's in the way, and they have defended really, really well. But have given the ball away again in a dangerous area. That was a ball there from Kim Little there, looking for Stina Blackstenius. They just put the passes in the opposition half. Arsenal have had 303 and Everton have had 62 or something, it says. Incredible dominance there's been from Arsenal in this game. We can now make the two substitutions. It's Jordan Nobbs who's going to be coming on, and Katie McCabe. I'm not sure who's going off, actually. Everton might be making another substitution as well. It's Caitlin Ford, the goal scorer, is going off. Great performance from her. What a goal that was as well. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. She's going off. She's smiling now. And it's Jordan Nobbs coming on, and Katie McCabe as well. Probably Steph Catley may well be going off then, if that's going to be. In fact, it's Stina Blackstenius who's going off for Katie McCabe. So Viv's maybe going to move slightly further forward. Couldn't get a goal today, Stina. Unlucky with that one that was disallowed. But she has got 5 goals already for us. And Lammy's in the chat there. He says, hi, watching from Italy. How you doing, mate? Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. Italy's a fantastic country, of course. I enjoyed a great holiday there a few years ago. Lovely, lovely part of the world. Hope you're enjoying the game. Now, Arsenal, where there's 2 substitutions in. So just to recap, Jordan Nobbs and Katie McCabe have replaced Caitlin Ford and Stina Blackstenius. Noel Moritz now on this near side. We'll see exactly what the shape of the team may be slightly different after those 2 substitutions. You'd imagine Katie McCabe's going to play where Caitlin Ford was playing down that left-hand side. You'd imagine Viv is going to probably go through as the number 9, and maybe Jordan Nobbs might drop into that midfield position that Viv was playing before. We'll see how that works out. But anyway, Beth Mead now knocks the ball off to Leah Walty, and it can go over to that far side to Steph Catley. She's got Katie McCabe just ahead of her. That does seem to be where Katie McCabe's playing, in the position where where Caitlin Ford was just before. Lots of woo Moy now plays it to Leah Williamson. 65 minutes play, the ball over the top again, looking for the run of Kim Little inside the penalty area. Oh, she almost got it through to Viv. And again, there's never a defender in the way as they've tended to be for a lot of this game. Now inside the penalty area, Viv now, is this going to be the moment for the second goal? Plays it across the box, it's in! Touched in there, is it? I don't know who's got the goal. I think it's Beth Mead. Beth Mead with a goal, Viv with the assist. It is 2-0. Finally, 66 minutes played. Little bit of quality there from Viv inside the penalty area. Played the ball across the 6-yard box, and from about 2 yards out, Beth Mead was not going to miss. And it is now, of course, 2-0. A lovely bit of play there from Viv Meademar. Actually, she looks like she may be offside. Played across the box there from Viv and easily tapped in by Beth Mead. I think she may have been offside, but actually that kind of makes up for the other goal that was disallowed in the first half from Stina, which wasn't offside. So I suppose it swings and roundabouts, isn't it? But we'll take that anyway. Actually, I don't know if she was offside. The defender was very close to her. It's gone in off the goalkeeper. Robert says there, Catley's doing well. No, she's doing well today. And that's Beth Mead's 50th WSL goal. And I think it's her 4th in the last 5 games as well. Sengley says, goal indeed. And that should be the game. Yeah, it should be the game, shouldn't it? Let's be honest. Everton have offered no threat whatsoever. We're not going to quite get the late drama here at Everton as we did last season, which is good in a way. It means we can relax now for the last 23 minutes and enjoy the rest of this game. The substitutions maybe made a difference there. Anyway, Viv's in again behind inside the penalty area. Viv Meademar this time. Is she going to go for goal herself? She may well do. It's deflected across. Oh, it's into the side net, and it's going to be a corner to Arsenal. Suddenly, Viv's come alive in the penalty area now. And Beth Mead, it was with that second goal there. They're going to show it again to see if she was offside. She may well have been just ahead of the defender, actually. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's been given. And it makes up for that other one anyway. Dean says there, yes, get in. Come on, you gooners. Indeed. Come on, you gooners. I think that probably may well have been offside. It doesn't matter because it's been given. And we did have one harshly ruled out earlier on. You know, Beth Mead's now going to take this corner from the far side in at the near post. Again, Everton managed to scramble it away. They have defended well today. They've offered nothing else. Beth Mead now tries to drill it in again. Again, it hits an Everton defender. And Beth was trying to get back in possession, but Everton do clear it away up that far side. And Katie McCabe sees it out. It's going to be a throw to Everton. It is Everton women 0, Arsenal 2. We've played 68 minutes here at Walton Hall Park. It's been a good performance from Arsenal, a dominant performance from Arsenal. We've only got 2 goals to show for it when we could quite easily have scored 4 or 5. But it doesn't matter at this point in the season. All that matters is the 3 points and putting that pressure back on Chelsea. This will take us, of course, as we know, 1 point behind Chelsea with 3 games to play. It is going to be an exciting and nervy, tense last few weeks, and it's the last couple of weeks of the season, isn't it? We can only do our job, win our games, and hopefully we will continue to do that and take it down to that very last game of the season, unless Tottenham on Thursday can do us a favour. They couldn't do us today. They couldn't quite do it, could they? Unfortunately. But anyway, not to worry. We can always live in hope that they might help us out on Thursday, but we just need to win our games and hopefully something will happen. But Arsenal won a free kick. Beth Mead was fouled there by Pattinson, who's actually gone down injured following that foul that she made. Arsenal tried to take the free kick quickly, but they wasn't able to there. It was definitely a foul. I think she just landed awkwardly, maybe pulled her groin actually after as she landed, but she's back up on her feet again, Poppy Patterson, and Arsenal have taken a free kick. We're into the last 20 minutes now here at Walton Hall Park. Arsenal are 2-0 up, looking to get this victory that we desperately need to take us within 1 point of Chelsea at the top as we head in towards the last 3 games of the season. Beth Mead now plays it up the line to Jordan Nobbs, the other substitute. She plays it back to Beth Mead. She's got a little bit of space here. Beth Mead plays it across the 6-yard box. Well defended again by Everton. Viv Meademar was at that far post waiting for a tap-in. That would have been Beth Mead's record-breaking assist, wouldn't it? But anyway, wasn't quite to be. But she has got her 50th WSL goal a few moments ago to make it 2-0. Everton now looking to come forward themselves through midfield, but Kim Little wins that ball. Lotta Woober-Moy plays it in to Viv again. Kim Little now, Jordan Nobbs. This is great play from Arsenal. Now it's with Beth Mead on this near side. Noel Moritz again plays it back to Leah Williamson. Dean says a glorious victory for us Gooners on both fronts this week. A long way to continue to the end of the season. Exactly, that's all we can do. Just win our games. That's all we can do. And if it gets us where we want to be, then that's what we can do, isn't it? That's all we can do. And let's hope so. I think the men have got slightly tougher run into the season, but we'll see what happens. Leah Williamson plays it in to Jordan Nobbs, who's looked quite good since he's come on. Actually, that's a decent ball to Leah Walsh. He played out to that far side to Steph Catley. Now Katie McCabe, the other substitute, in possession over on that far side for Arsenal, plays it in to Jordan Nobbs. And again, it's Katie McCabe. Plays it back again to Woober Moy, now coming forward for Arsenal. Plays it up this near side to Leah Williamson. That's a cross that's deflected again by an Everton defender, but it only falls to Jordan Nobbs. Leah Williamson gets it back again. Plays the ball in to Beth Mead. It's a strange ball back to Leah Walter, but she does really well there. Leah Walter, the Swiss, comes forward for Arsenal. Thought about a shot from a distance, but in the end, thought better of it. Played it to Leah Williamson. Now it's into Kim Little. Suddenly there's going to be a few more gaps here. That's a decent ball there from Jordan Nobbs. Finds Kim Little over on that far side. Goes back to Noel Moritz. Can she get a cross in? No, she can't. She pulls it back to Leah Williamson. Arsenal being patient in this attack. If it leads to a goal, it'll be one of the most passes before a goal's been scored, I think. Lots of Woober Moy now driving forward for Arsenal. Plays it across to Leah Williamson deep in the Everton half. This is a ball in to Jordan Nobbs. Plays it back to Kim Little. Arsenal still in possession. Over on that far side now, Steph Catley plays it into the penalty. Viv Miedemar holds it up well. Plays it out to that far side to Katie McCabe. Now it's in to Jordan Nobbs. Now Kim Little. This will be a hell of a goal. The ball's it's just over hit there looking for Viv. What a goal that would have been. But it's gone through to Sandy McIver. That was some lovely football that was from Arsenal. Great possession football. In the end, we couldn't quite get that shot away at the end. Noel Moritz now has won the ball back high up the pitch again, forcing mistakes from Everton. We're looking a little bit tired now. They've defended so well. They've just given the ball straight back to Leah Williamson. You do feel that this last 15 minutes, there could be a few more Arsenal goals. Everton are starting to tire, and Arsenal keeping possession well, pulling them around. Kim Little now goes back to Lotta Woober Moy. And it's square over on that far side to Leah Walter. Leah Walter gets it back again. Goes past an Everton defender, and then she's fouled over on that far side. It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. It was Hannah Bedison with the foul there. And it is a free kick taken quickly. Leah Williamson now very advanced. Arsenal not really able to do any defending inside their own half at all. That ball played into Viv Miedemar. A little flick there back to Katie McCabe. It's gone just behind her. She's had to run across there to keep it in. Sang Lee says there, have to go. Dinner is here. Please stay safe, everyone. Have a good week. Yeah, have a good week yourself. Maybe we might see you on the channel again very, very soon. Thanks for tuning in again, and we will no doubt speak before the end of the season. I'm sure it's going to get enjoy your dinner anyway, and we will speak very soon. Arsenal now coming forward down that far side. Steph Catley in possession. What's the ball like? Goes to Jordan Nobbs on the edge of the box. Jordan Nobbs into Beth Mead, and Beth Mead has got the assist, a record-breaking assist. It's Jordan Nobbs with the goal. Finally, she gets that record-breaking 36 WSL assist. It's been a good day for Beth Mead. A goal and now an assist. That's Jordan Nobbs with the goal. A very popular goal as well amongst her teammates. Now that is the point sealed. Brilliant finish from Jordan Nobbs. And that is it now. That is the point sealed. We can now start to relax, enjoy these last 15 minutes. It was good play, actually. Jordan Nobbs into Beth Mead. She touched it back to Jordan Nobbs, and she just fired it in from about 10 yards into the roof of the net. Lovely 1-2 with Beth Mead. Brilliant goal, actually, from Jordan Nobbs. Lovely, lovely stuff. And it is now 3-0. That's a great goal, actually. Beth Mead's goal was a little bit scrappy, but there's been 2 really good goals either side. And that's Jordan Nobbs' 50th WSL goal as well. So we've had 2 players reach their 50th goal, and Beth Mead has now got the record-breaking 36th assist as well. Brilliant stuff. and there's still 15 minutes to play of this game. Chance to get a few more goals as well. Eat back into that goal difference of Chelsea's. And as Dean rightly says there, the ladies in cruise control indeed. We've been in cruise control for much of this game, if we're totally honest. But again, our relentless possession has finally told, hasn't it? I say Everton are looking very, very tired now. And I can see us getting 1 or 2 more goals as well. Viv there just lays it off to Beth Mead, who's really enjoying herself now running at this Everton defence. There's space over on that far side for Steph Catley. What's the cross like? It's pretty good. Again, it's headed away by Gabby Jordan. It comes back to Steph Catley. Be nice for Viv to get on the score sheet, wouldn't it? As well. Again, Arsenal have won the ball back high up the pitch. Steph Catley over on that far side. Catley again plays it back to Leah Walty. Now it's in to Lotta Woober-Moy. Leah Williamson now on halfway for Arsenal. Just pops the ball into Kimberley. It is comfortable is for Arsenal. Everton have run out of ideas, run out of energy. Jordan Nobbs, they're looking to try to thread the ball through to Beth Mead. Leah Williamson steps in again to stop the Everton counter attack. Now Beth Mead's got a little bit of space, plays it through to Viv. It's going to be a goal. Oh, it's a good save from Sandy McIver actually in the Everton goal. Lovely, lovely play that was again from Arsenal. Viv got in behind there. Lovely bit of play. Leah Williamson, first of all, intercepted the ball into Beth Mead. A lovely through ball to Viv. Good shot, actually. And in the end, it was a decent save from Sandy McIver. A little good height for the goalkeeper, maybe, from Viv. Be nice for her to get that goal, wouldn't it? Terry says, that seems a long time coming from me. Yeah, it does. It's been... well, I mean, she's been stuck on 35 for ages, hasn't she? She finally got one. She's got a lot of goals lately. Jordan Nobbs there with another effort just over the crossbar. The chances are coming thick and fast now for Arsenal as we get into the last 12 minutes of this game. Wouldn't be surprised if we do add 1 or 2 more. Our last away game, we won 5-0 against Leicester. We certainly could equal that in these closing stages. 2 more substitutions coming on for Arsenal as well. Nikita Paris and Mana Iwabochi as well are both going to be coming on for Arsenal. And Everton are making a substitution as well as we close down, I say, these last 12 minutes. That's Everton are making their substitution first. Lucy Graham's gone off, and it is Kenza Dali, the Italian, the French woman, sorry, who's coming on. And Arsenal now, Viv is actually going off for Nikita Paris. She's not going to get a goal today, but she had a great game. And Nikita Paris is coming on, still looking for her first WSL goal, isn't she? So maybe it's going to be a day for records. And Kim Little goes off as well. Another good performance from Captain Kim. And it's going to be Mana Iwabochi coming on. So 2 more attacking substitutions for Arsenal as we look to try to get a couple more goals in these final 10 minutes or so that remain. Regenda says they're 3-0, 3-0. Drum roll required. You know, we had the goal things before when the goals have gone in. We've done that. Keeping up to date with it all. Everton trying to come forward down this near side. First involvement from Nikita Paris is to actually concede a foul on Poppy Pattinson. A little bit harsh maybe, but anyway. Don't forget to give it a like, guys. We want to try and get to 25 likes. I don't know what we're on, about 20 maybe. Let's try and get up to 25. So if you are new or you just joined us, please give it a like. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing as well, because we're closing down to that 1,000. You know, we're trying to get there before the end of the season. There's a few weeks left, so we need to see if we can get it to there for the end of the season if we can. Doom Dealer 9 says, is there any updates on Viv's contract? No, not yet. I don't think we're going to get any now till the end of the season, if I'm totally honest. I think that's what's going to happen. I think we're going to have to wait until then. I think once the season's over, I think she'll then decide exactly what she's going to do. You know, and I think there'll be a few reasons. There'll be a few things that she'll base it on. You know, what direction the club going in? Can we compete at the top level in Europe as well? And can we, you know, are we going to be able to offer her some trophies to win? And if we can offer all of those things, then who knows? Then, you know, she may well sign. But you know, a few personal issues as well, I'm sure. But we'll see. Obviously, we've got to hope that she does. But if not, we just need to prepare for next season and get some players in to replace her. Not that we're going to find anyone to replace her. Terry says, "Come on, 6-0 to get it right sometime." Yeah, well, you keep saying 6-0, and I don't think we're going to get 3 more. If I'm totally honest, I think 1 or 2 potentially. the substitution seems to have just disrupted our flow a little bit. Actually, we haven't kind of got going again since we made those second 2 substitutions. But we've got the possession now with Jordan Nobbs, who of course did score the latest goal, the 3rd goal. Good finish that was as well. And now Everton trying to come forward, but that was good play from Leah Walty. Cuts that out, and she finds Jordan Nobbs. Just plays it to this near side to Mana Iwabochi. Now also coming forward again, Nikita Paris plays it back in to Beth Mead. Arsenal looking to try to just add another goal or 2. Come on, it'd be nice, wouldn't it? Eat away at that Chelsea goal, as I said. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but it'd be nice to get a good victory, wouldn't it? Katie McCabe now coming forward, finds Manu Iwabochi again. She plays in to Beth Mead, and now Jordan Nobbs. Jordan Nobbs again turns, runs at that Everton defence, plays it in to Beth Mead, gets it back again. Jordan Nobbs flicks it out to this near side to Niall Moritz, plays it square in to Beth Mead. Arsenal just enjoying some nice possession. Jordan Nobbs now plays it back again to Niall Moritz, and it's quite comfortable this for Arsenal. Although Everton are forcing us back again, it's now gone back to Leah Williamson. Just strides forward majestically, plays it in to Leah Walty. That was a ball played through, looking to try to get Beth Mead in, who's now almost playing as a centre forward. Actually, in these final few minutes here, Terry says there Paris hat trick. Well, a Paris hat trick would be nice. I can't see it personally, but it'd be nice for her to get her first WSL goal though. I think would that be her 50th as well? That'd be good, wouldn't it? To three of them getting their 50th WSL goal all on the same day. Or maybe she's going to wait till next Sunday when I'm there to score her 50th in front of me. Maybe that's what she's waiting for. First WSL goal for Arsenal. But we'll see what happens. Arsenal now, they are attacking down that far side with Mana Iwabochi, but she's just lost out there actually. But Arsenal do again pick up possession. Now Mana Iwabochi again plays the ball in to Beth Mead, tried to flick it out to that far side. But again, Everton have managed to clear it away. They have worked hard defensively, Everton. But now again, Arsenal pick the ball up. Now it is Nikita Paris, but she just had it taken off her actually. And now Everton will try to come forward. But now Arsenal picked up again. Now Nikita Paris has got a little bit of opportunity to run. She's got some space here for Beth Mead inside the penalty area. Can she get it back? Nikita Paris. Instead, Beth Mead plays it across the box to Steph Catley. Again, it's good defending, but Everton are giving the ball away again to Beth Mead. Play it out to that far side. Katie McCabe comes in with a shot at full stretch, but it's gone over the top of the crossbar. We are now into the last 6 minutes of normal time. Beth Mead had maybe too much time there, and in the end, she managed to win the ball back. She just rolled it across the box to Katie McCabe, and she leant back, didn't get that right at all, and it went over the hedge behind the goal. And I think we've had to find another ball. But anyway, Sandy MacGyver is taking that goal kick deep into the Arsenal half, and now Everton coming forward. Are they going to get a consolation goal possibly? This is good play from them, but again, it's well won back from Arsenal. Leah Walty, it was, had a very, very solid game in the midfield for Arsenal. Plays it out to that far side to Steph Catley. Maybe looked like she was going to get an opportunity for a goal just then, didn't she, when it fell to her, but she wasn't able to get the shot away. It was well defended. Leah Williamson now plays it into midfield. Jordan Nobbs. Nikita Paris makes a run off her, but she's got Niall Moritz here in a little bit of space on this near side, right in front of Jonas. Plays it in to Iwabochi. That's a nice touch, but that's a bit of a loose pass actually, and Arsenal give away possession, but Jordan Nobbs does get it back again, finds Leah Williamson. Now Niall Moritz plays it in to Jordan Nobbs again, and it's back to Niall Moritz again and Leah Williamson. I mean, I don't know what the possession stats are in this game, but Arsenal must have had 85% easily. Long ball over the top. They're looking for the run of, I don't know who that was making that run actually. Katie McCabe, I think, running through the centre there. Anyway, Everton now trying to come forward, but again, that's a poor ball from Pattinson, and Arsenal again to pick up possession. Leah Walty, who's been great today, has to be said. Steph Catley now. She's got Beth Mead over on that far side. Got that record-breaking assist. She's certainly going to be in the running for player of the match today, isn't she? Beth Mead, goal and an assist for her. Lots of Wilbermoy now plays the ball square to Leah Williamson on this near side. We are into the last 4 minutes of normal time. There'll be not much stoppage time, a minute or a couple of minutes maybe. Mana Iwabochi now plays the ball, looking for the run there of Nikita Paris, but again, Everton get the ball and Arsenal again win it back. It's been a feature of this game. Everton haven't had hardly any opportunity to have possession at all. And Leah Williamson again tidies that up, finds Woober Moy over to Steph Catley over on that far side. Can Arsenal get a 4th goal? We did beat Everton 3-0, of course, at home earlier in the season at Meadow Park, which was a good performance from Arsenal. It's been another good performance today. Dominant Leah Williamson coming forward. She's going to go on a run on her own. She finds Nikita Paris outside on this near side for Arsenal. Plays it back to Jordan Nobbs. Leah Williamson staying forward in this attack. Lots of Woober Moy now. Plays out to that far side to Steph Catley again. If Arsenal can get a shot away, a goal at the end of this move, it will be lots of passes. I don't know how many there's been since Everton last had possession of the ball. It's been a long time. Arsenal comfortable possession. Beth Mead now plays it in again to Leah Walty. Now Beth Mead plays the ball through in to Nikita Paris on the edge of the penalty. Nikita Paris inside the area. Can she get a shot away? She can, but it's blocked. It is going to be a corner to Arsenal. Again, it was Gabby George making the block. She's defended pretty well at times. Almost a one-player defence. Now we're making our last substitution. Leah Walty's going off, and it is going to be Frida Marnham coming on for these last 3 minutes. And it'd be good to see her getting on. She did score, of course, a great goal against Everton, didn't she, in that game I was just talking about there? We won 3-0. Brilliant goal that was. Her first goal, actually, for the club, wasn't it? Brilliant strike it was. And that was a great goal. She's got 2.5 minutes of normal time plus stoppage time to get one in the second game against them as well. That's flicked in at the near post. It was flicked over there by Leah Williams, who's now wearing the armband since Kim Little was taken off. That was a corner into the near post, flicked on there by Leah Williamson, but over the top of the crossbar by the new Arsenal captain and England captain, of course, as well. I think she maybe should be captain of Arsenal, but you can't take it off Kim Little, who's been an incredible player for the club. She still is an incredible player. Arsenal trying to come forward again with Katie McCabe. But again, an Everton defender just gets in the way. They've not offered anything else in this game other than great defending. Henry's in the chat there. Good afternoon. Just tune in. No, good afternoon, mate. Good to see you. I hope you're well. Always good to see you, of course, on in the chat. Been a good performance from Arsenal. Totally dominant from the first minute to what's going to be very soon the last minute. 3-0, could have been a few more. But ultimately, it's all about getting the 3 points, isn't it? And that's the most important thing. And that looks as though that is what we're going to do now. We are coming down into the last minute of the 90. Leah Williamson now plays it into the centre circle to Frida Marnham, the Norwegian who's just come on with her unique running style. She's been a good player for Arsenal. Maybe gone off the boil a little bit towards the second half of the season, but she certainly is a good player. We know her quality. Arsenal going forward now. She plays that ball through over to that far side. Beth Mead, can she keep it in? She can. Try to cut inside the defender there, Leonie Mayer, but good defending it was actually from the former Arsenal player, of course, the German. Now, of course, playing here at Everton. Beth Mead, it looks like she is going to be given the player of the match, but she has been given the player of the match for her goal and her assist today and a good all-round performance. But really, to be honest with you, that player of the match could have gone to any number of Arsenal players today. Most of them have played well. And, but Beth Mead probably just deserves it for that, doesn't she? The goal and the assist, 50th goal and a record-breaking 36 WSL assist as well. So great performance from her. And we are now into stoppage time at the end of this game. We're not quite sure how much there's going to be as yet. I'm sure it'll tell us 3 minutes. We are now just into that 3 minutes. So they also got enough time, maybe, for one more goal. Get a 4th goal would be nice, wouldn't it? Just to really put the seal on what's been a very, very good Arsenal performance, a very comfortable Arsenal performance as well. Jordan Nobbs now scoring that 3rd goal. Plays it to this near side to Leah Williamson. Plays the ball over the top again, looking for a run there of Beth Mead. Frida Marnham, she gets that all wrong there. Frida Marnham actually gives the ball away. But again, Arsenal picks it up now. This is Katie McCabe finds at Beth Mead. She leads someone over on that far side. She's got support now, Steph Catley. But her ball there looking for Nikita Paris was cut out. So maybe Nikita Paris is going to wait till next week to get her first WSL goal for the club when we're there to witness it. But that's offside there. Clearly offside from Kenza Darley. Lazy play there. She had to look across and she would have seen she was miles offside. and that should be what she should have done. But anyway, we are now 1 minute into the 3 of stoppages. It's just whether or not Arsenal can create one more big chance and get one more goal, or if we'll have to settle for 3. Doesn't matter. We've got the 3 points. That's what matters. And we will end the evening as we started the day, of course, 1 point behind Chelsea, but 1 less game to play now. Of course, just the 3 left for both of us. We've both got to play Tottenham at home. Chelsea have also got Birmingham away and Manchester United at home. We've got Aston Villa at home and then West Ham away on the last game. Darley now going on a little run at the end of this game. Everyone looking for a consolation, and it would only be a consolation as well if we get it. Maya now over on that far side. Is she going to get an assist against her former club? A cross comes in, a header comes in, and finally Everton have a shot on target in the 92nd minute. Comfortable save though from Manu Zinsberger. Nikita Paris's ball up the line. There's a poor one. It's gone out for a throw right in front of the the Everton dugout. Lucas says there, we beat Everton ladies. I remember Everton were a bogey side. Yeah, they were a bogey side. They beat us in a few big games, didn't they, a few years ago? But yeah, they've not been a bogey side for us in recent years. We tended to always hold the upper hand against them, haven't we? And we are doing so again today, very, very comfortably, it has to be said. That cross comes in again. Everton looking for a very, very late consolation goal into the last 30 seconds of stoppage time. Mana Iwabochi now plays the ball square to Noel Moritz. He plays it back in to Lotta Ruben-Moy. We're now into the last 10 seconds. It's just a matter of Arsenal just keeping possession now, I'm sure, and just seeing this game out for a comfortable victory that it's going to be. Freedom Marnham now. And in fact, there goes the full-time whistle. It's finished. Everton women 0, Arsenal women 3. A comfortable victory for Arsenal. Dominated the game from first to last. Didn't maybe score as many goals as we could have done, but ultimately at this point in the season, as I've said, it's just about winning at the games. It was a difficult first half in many ways. With a lot of possession, couldn't really create too many chances. Stina Blackstenius had a goal disallowed after 25 minutes for an offside. Very harsh decision, actually. She finished it well, but it was disallowed. But we did get the goal, 41 minutes of breakthrough. A great ball from Leah Williamson from right to left. A lovely first touch it was from Caitlin Ford. And the second touch was a great finish across the goalkeeper into the far corner. Jonas is just having a chat there with Natalie Bjorn, of course, the 2 Swedes at the end of the game. In the second half, it was all about Arsenal, just really how many goals we would score. The second goal arrived around about the hour mark. It was Viv Miedemeier with the ball across the box, and Beth Mead knocked it home from inside the 6-yard box. She looked as though she may have been offside, but it doesn't matter. The goal was given, her 50th WSL goal, and then all that remained was for Beth Mead to break the assist record in the WSL. Jonas also having a chat to the other Swede, Hannah Bennison, as well at the end of the game. Nice moment there. And it was Jordan Nobbs who got the third goal. Lovely 1-2 with Beth Mead. So good record-breaking day. That was Jordan Nobbs' 50th WSL goal as well. So some big milestones reached tonight, and we have got the 3 points. So we are still 1 point behind Chelsea. Terry says there, Miedemeier player of the match, 36 assists and 50. I know exactly. She's been given player of the match. I would agree with that. She definitely deserved to win player of the match. And yeah, a comfortable 3-0 victory for the Arsenal women tonight. Good stuff. Very, very much needed as well, and done in great style. I think it was a good performance from first to last, really. Beth Mead, player of the match there, says Robert as well. Yeah, I think we're all agreed on that. So 19 games played, Chelsea on 47 points, Arsenal on 46 points. The Man United are third, they've played 20-39. Manchester City played 19-38, so they're going to now be favourites. But what it does mean is Manchester United are going to have to get a result against Chelsea on the last day, which may well be a good thing for us, mightn't it, going into that last game for that last Champions League place. Man United keep missing out, don't they? They'll be absolutely devastated to miss out this year. They dropped a couple of points today with a 0-0 draw against Aston Villa, who we play next. But before that, of course, Thursday, the Chelsea women are playing at Tottenham, aren't they? So we need Tottenham to bounce back from that defeat today and see if they can do us a favour on Thursday. But we've got our job done. Comfortable victory today. The goals from Caitlin Ford in the first half, and then Beth Mead and Jordan Nobbs in the second half. And another masterclass from Beth Mead. She's had many top games this season. That was another one there. Great stuff. Great to see her in such good form and playing well. And a good win for Arsenal. So yeah, really enjoyed that game. A good performance, dominant from Arsenal. And the only negative for me was that we didn't score as many goals as we could have. Let's be honest, we could have easily scored. We could have come away with that at 5 or 6-0, but ultimately it doesn't matter, does it? The 3 points are what we needed. The 3 points are what we've got, and we now move on to next Sunday. Of course, I will be at Meadow Park for that game against Aston Villa. So if you are at that game, if you're around, please say hello. Please join me at the ground for that game. It's going to be good stuff, I'm sure. Robert says there, well, Chelsea played Spurs during the week. Chelsea women 1, Spurs 2. That would be nice, wouldn't it? A draw will do. A 0-0 draw. I'll be more than happy with a 0-0 draw. But at Kings Meadow, they're quite dangerous, Chelsea, aren't they? They don't drop many points there. We're the only team that stopped them scoring in that 0-0 draw. So, yeah, I think they'll probably win that game, let's be honest. But forget about that. We need to just win our games, and hopefully somewhere along the line somebody gets some points against Chelsea. But we'll just keep winning our games and hope for the best. So yeah, a good performance today from Arsenal. Comfortable, really. We wasn't stretched defensively at all. Everton's only shot on target was that header in the very last minute of the game. A comfortable save from Zinsberger. We had, I don't know what the possession stats were, probably 50%, probably 80% for Arsenal, I would imagine. Dominant performance, a good performance, a good victory. Robert says, yeah, we gained a goal tonight. Chelsea only beat Everton. Yeah, we did. I mean, goal difference I don't think is going to matter. The only way it can matter is if Chelsea were to lose one and we draw one of the last 3. Can't see that happening, if I'm honest. I think the best we can hope for is a Chelsea draw somewhere and we win our games, our 3, and that could be that. But we'll see. Who knows? Birmingham beat us. Maybe Birmingham can be the team of the season. You know, beat Arsenal and beat Chelsea, and then still go down. That would be incredible, wouldn't it? But anyway, that's all for later. The fact is, we've got the victory today. A good performance as well. We like to see that, don't we? And as Terry rightly says there, the win was the main thing, and they cruised it. To be fair, no, we did cruise it indeed. We could have easily won by a lot more goals as well. So that was good. It's good to see a good performance. That the disappointment they must have felt a little bit after watching that Chelsea game, as I'm sure we all did. They put that behind them and put in a really professional, quality performance and got the victory. So, yeah, brilliant stuff. I hope you have enjoyed the coverage today, as always. Thank you very much to everybody who's been watching. Thank you to everyone in the chat as well. As always, some great comments. I love watching the games with you guys. And I hope you enjoy it as well. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because we do, as you can see, cover the women and cover the men as well. If you're unsure what we do, just check some of the other videos out on the channel. And if you enjoy it, please subscribe, because we are very close now to 1,000 subscribers, which means we can open up a few new things on the channel as well when we get to 1,000. So that would be great. So yeah, if you are new, please consider doing that. Robert says there, we need to look for a striker in case Mead and our league. Well, let's wait and see what happens. Yeah, I would maybe sign one anyway. You can never have too many good players, can you? So what's coming up on the channel then after this? Well, on Tuesday, it will be the Tuesday clinic, where we will be looking back on 2 big wins for the Arsenal men, of course, away at Chelsea in the week, and Manchester United as well, looking ahead to the game this weekend as well, away at West Ham. Another potentially difficult game, but it does come between their 2 Europa League semi-finals ties, so that may help us. They did lose today, of course, at Chelsea West Ham as well. So that's on Tuesday. There's no midweek game for Arsenal men or Arsenal women this week. The only midweek game is that Tottenham game against Chelsea women. I'm not sure if I'll do a watch along of that. So after that, the next show will be on Friday. It'll be the Arsenal women's show with the usual gang, the usual features. We will, of course, look back on this game, look ahead to Aston Villa as well, and Tottenham, of course, as well, the following midweek. So those coming up, that's on Friday. Then there's not going to be any watch-alongs next weekend, unfortunately, because the Arsenal men and the Arsenal women both play on Sunday. I'm going to the women's game against Aston Villa. I will do a live stream before the game, like I did for the Wolfsburg game, outside the stadium, inside the stadium. Hopefully, meet up with Amar, meet up with Andreas, who's in London for that game. Harry as well. Anyone else who's around, if any of you guys are around for next week at Meadow Park, please come and say hello. Maybe get you on the vlog as well, be nice. Talking of a vlog, we've got Matt, of course, who we spoke to at half time. He is at the stadium. He's doing a vlog for us today. That'll go live on the channel either later on this evening or more likely to be tomorrow now, the time I get all the clips in and get them put together. So that'll be that. So look out for that as well, actually, on the channel tomorrow as well. So that's going to be good. And then I say next Sunday we'll be live from Meadow Park for the Aston Villa game, and probably won't be able to do a lot of coverage of the West Ham game, unfortunately, because we will still be at the women's game when that game's happening. We may possibly do something in the second half if I'm back in our hotel in time, but I'm not too bothered about that at this moment in time. I want to enjoy the experience down at Meadow Park again. Not been down for a while, so that's going to be really good. So please join me for all of that great stuff on the channel, of course. Robert says there, I hope to make it this Tuesday. I have my club on Tuesdays, but I hope to meet you here. Hope to meet you on here. Yeah, no, brilliant if you can. He says, good night, take care, regards. Right, yeah, cheers, mate. Hopefully speak to you soon. Terry says, cheers, Richard, for your weekend coverage again, and cheers, Mrs. B. Yep, she'll be there on next Sunday as well. Dean says there, the men could take some lessons from the women's performance. Well, exactly, indeed they could. Jonas has talked a lot of sense, actually. We need to listen to that guy because he knows what he's doing. Robert says, you're not on Facebook. No, I am on Facebook. I'll find you on there and I'll send you a request. I sometimes get banned, so that might be why you can't find me sometimes, because they like to ban me, Facebook do. Anyway, Rajendra says there, bye, great show. Thanks, mate. Yeah, if you're around next Sunday at the game, let me know. I will come and meet you. Be good to see you. And Robert says it helps the site. No, it does. Yeah, I mean, I just get banned a lot from Facebook because I just do. That's Zuckerberg's fault. You have to speak to him. But anyway, I am on there. I'll find you and I'll send you a friend request and we can communicate through there as well. So yeah, that's it for tonight then. A great performance from Arsenal, of course. A good victory. We kind of expected that we'd win, but ultimately you've still got to win the game. You know, it's no good expecting to win. You need to go out and win them. And we did. And Beth Mead has just got a record assist as well in the WSL. Beat Karen Carney's record. He was actually interviewing her right at this moment on TV, which is a nice moment there for those two. Of course, great stuff. So that's finished here then at Walton Hall Park this afternoon or this evening. Robert says they're cool. Good night. I do too. Yeah, excellent. Well, Facebook banned everybody, though, let's be honest. So I say finished here today at Walton Hall Park. Everton women 0, Arsenal 3. First half goal from Caitlin Ford and 2 in the second half from Beth Mead and substitute Jordan Nobbs. Both of their 50th WSL goals. Beth Mead got her 36th record-breaking WSL assist as well. So great stuff from her. Record-breaking night. Good performance from Arsenal. We did our job. We'll keep doing our job and put Chelsea under pressure, and who knows, maybe they will crack. Terry said, come on, you women, guys. Say it, Richard. Go on. Say it, and I know my weekend's over. Yeah, the weekend is over, but it's been a good weekend for Arsenal. Win for the men yesterday, a win for the women tonight in fine style as well. And not to disappoint Terry, of course, and everybody else. Come on, you Gunners. Stay tuned to the channel on Tuesday, the Tuesday Clinic, 8 o'clock. Some special guests join me. That is going to be a great show. And then the women's show on Friday. And, of course, live stuff from Meadow Park next Sunday. The Arsenal women against Aston Villa. Last home game at Meadow Park of the season, that is as well. So join me for that. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Not much left of it now, but enjoy what you can. And I will see you on Tuesday. In the meantime, I say, come on, you Gunners. And please like, share, and subscribe. Good night, guys. Take it easy. Great stuff tonight. Well played, the women, as always. Great stuff. Everton 0, Arsenal 3. Are we gonna win the league? We've still got a chance. See you later, guys.